It's not a wonder I can't hear it. Oh. This is for you. So what's it like watching it in motion again, knowing that you're about to play it?
Man, Gaius looks so much better on screen than when I'm playing him.
Oh my god.
He's actually competent.
Okay, but here we are again. Let's do that before it re-rolls the UFO table and they spend unlimited budget works again.
I just snatched a fly out of midair.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Is he smushed in your fingers?
I was under one of my nails.
Do you have to go wash your hands? Okay.
At least I think I got him.
They're crafty, but he's the only one that's in here, so. Look at that. Okay. Oh, the group text for my one class keeps blowing up with people freaking out about it. I need you to understand how bad this gets. I need to silence my phone's notifications now because of this one class, this group text. It's that bad. They are blowing my phone up over trivial things.
Like studying.
Yeah.
Exam scores.
Which I already did both of. But I gotta tell you, Sunday is simultaneously a great day for me to stream and also a terrible day for me to stream because it's a Sunday, so I have no obligations, but also it's the day that I do all my meal prep for the week, so if my meal prep is not done and I'm doing something else that, like, cascades into a problem, like today where I was doing a term paper, and I was like, okay, I'll just work on it till I'm finished with it, so I don't have to do it after I'm done with the stream. Then I finished it, and it was like 10 after 6, and I was like, fuck. Because I have to eat, and I eat slow, so it takes me like 25 minutes to eat. And then I was running around to make sure I was done in time to start. I had to have Cole sit in the room and click start streaming for me so we wouldn't be late.
I almost missed it, but...
Alright, we've been live for 5 minutes already with the intro. And judging by the warmth in here currently, it will probably be about 5 degrees hotter in here by the time we're done. Are you ready?
Yep.
That's good because I'm not, because I've got too much hair. But I don't go to the barber shop until later this week. So.
I think I feel. I gotta wait till the end of the month to get this mop off my head.
Yeah. It's a shame. Do you know why it's a shame? Because if we were inside of the video game right now, having our heads of hair on our heads would give us a small amount of natural protection from all of this. Apparently winter came early this year. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition. Last time we got the bare minimum done to get the payment ready for Chapter 8, which was to say we did the character episodes. Leia flew through the air like a bird because that's how she plays martially now. And we got Gaius for the team. He was 2 levels ahead of everyone else before, and now he's only a level and a half ahead because experience.
He still has
crazy.
+2 AC over everyone else.
Yeah, his AC is nuts at the moment. So, what I was thinking basically is on our way to Cambalar today, we could probably just do the 1-stars for all the enemies in the area. Excuse me, because they'll be the same as they were in the Prime Dimension.
All right.
So, oh yeah, those we're not going to do anything with. Those are. When did we fight those? Oh no, those were from Hammerzam or Hangerzam when we fought him in Leia's episode.
Hangerzam.
That guy. Okay. So, and actually we're pretty close with at least one of them. So this guy only need 3 more, 7 here, 6 of these, 4 of these, and 6 of these. And I think those 5 are the only enemies we can find in this area. But yeah, we don't need too many more, so I guess we'll just fight them all the way to 1 star to get the extra SP, and then we'll go from there. Your controller's on, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure Gaius is on manual, because sometimes it doesn't do it. Do you need a refresher on your arts?
No.
Okay. And did I put him on Yggdrasil before we get going?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did, because there's all that stuff. Who's ready for combos? You don't have to do the combos, but if you do this combo, the last hit is stronger and grants +2 AC once he has it equipped. I don't really like these skills all that much, if I'm honest, because it's like... Sometimes you'll have the opportunity to do a combo, but more often than not, you're not going to be using that many regular physical attacks in a row. So it's like, I can see it.
Sometimes I like to lead with a couple physical attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Sonic Thrust into a decent combo and then go from there.
Yeah, it's just like 4 physical attacks in a row is usually unheard of. So. Alright, let's play the video game again. And, oh good, we're on different people.
We got this.
Eh.
Try fire.
Oh good, that Phoenix Javelin's. Nice. I didn't know that would Phoenix Javelin. I'm kind of glad it did though. Here you go! Pull him backwards. I don't know how you would pull him backwards. I'll go hit this one.
Goodbye.
Eh. Oh, it's too far behind him. Never mind. I was like, no, wait a minute. He's going to pop off.
I may need to adjust my arts momentarily.
Ah, okay. But just...
One of them is backwards.
Oh.
We have no limits.
Is there a ghost?
Yes. You know, it's probably the dishes that I just watched, actually, like shifting in the same. So that's great.
Is he a ghost?
Yeah.
Shit, we have a couple of those in this house.
I mean, we had a couple of those in the Haunted Mansion that our dad owned a while ago. It was a Boys and Girls Club at one point.
Redo these two. So, Hydra Strike there. Calamity Stance goes here.
See, I would think you'd put Calamity Stance on a right stick.
And what's the other one I was going to put in?
Hydra Strike, yeah.
That's going to be something else eventually.
Yeah.
That's all. I like putting
Okay.
the movement on left and right.
Yeah, that makes sense. I usually put things that move to the left and right on left and right because it just, in my brain, it makes more sense. In my brain, it makes more sense. I think we'll go to the second screen after this one, though, because I think we'll be, like, mostly done, to be honest. Oh, Flame Ring's kind of nice, actually, for all those guys in a row. I'll just be right here. Thanks, Mila. Let me just, there you go! Damn, I can't even snipe that chain chance from you. I'll tell you what, though. Lottery procking is kind of nice.
Yeah. We do be rich.
We're getting there. It'll be nice once we have all these areas around Canbalar unlocked as well. Okay, the Merfish are done. Because once we have all the areas around Canbalar done, that will mean basically that... or rather unlocked. That'll basically mean that we can access enemies that have a similar amount of SP and everything else available, or not SP, but ore and everything else available to them.
You know, I'm thinking about your stream
5,
setup. You know, it'd be nice.
3, 2, wow.
Get like a phone mount that has like a little clip on the end, and just put your phone right here, so you don't have to look down. Look at
Yeah,
you.
that would probably be a pretty good way of doing it, honestly. Oh, okay, that was why I was like, I was confusing the merfish for the guy with the shield. I don't know why. Anyway, since there's 2 more screens left to go before we're finished with the Mon Highlands and we're in Canvalar so we can buy more stuff, let's just keep going.
Hey, look, friends.
Grunts. I'm gonna get one of them into the fight, I think. Because
What if the other one just like procs?
I mean, it might link up, but we only need a few of these guys. Oh, sir, I think that was a terrible idea for you. What the hell is happening?
A lot.
Lemon Joe, that's what's happening.
Never back
You
down.
bitch.
Pretty good, Leia. You did it.
Got him.
Thanks again.
Finish them.
Not bad, I guess.
You're getting sniped by somebody off screen.
Bonk.
I'm just adding hits to it with the with the gunshots in the background.
I'm starting to understand my arts. It's gonna get significantly more complicated when I have like 20 to manage.
Yeah, I usually only set a certain number of them because I'm like, okay, I'll do combos, but I'm not gonna get like way over the top with the combos, like because I'll forget how to do them. So then I'm just like, okay, I'll just do like 30, 40 hits. If we can get to that point, I'm happy.
I'm making a point to try to Tiger
I-
Blade at least once or twice an encounter.
Snow Tortoise, Mon Grunt. Okay, so Chakrams, Tortoise, and
Dragons.
definitely the dragons. All right.
Speaking of dragons,
Yes. Dragons and a bunch of stuff all around them. So let's just do our due diligence and look for all the treasure real quick. Even at the expense of enemies chasing after me for a little bit. That's okay. Because we might get something good out of the interaction.
speaking
Okay.
of,
So we can link that with the dragon. And then we'll be good. Come here, big guy. Bruh.
they were both so confused.
Spider-Man meme. Here, hang on. I'll deal with it. I just love sniping things with Mind Collapse. It's so stupid.
Thanks again.
I
Just
shall
hit
not
2 people
falter.
with that Hydro Strike.
Yeah, well, again, Hydra Strike, I think I told Cole this, but I don't think I told the stream this. Hydra Strike is interesting because the second hit will always snap
Ooh,
snap
cool.
you to an enemy. So, like, if you're not facing an enemy or if an enemy dies from the first hit or whatever, the second hit will always snap you to the
This
closest
is the
enemy
result of my
so
hard
that you can
work.
actually,
Yeah.
like, hit them. It's pretty nice.
It just got Squall as well.
Well, level 1. So you already had Squall, but
I did.
now you
Yeah,
got an
that's right.
upgrade. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. Good evening. Finishing Castrum with a team of 3 other synced Duty Finder people. Blue Solo is faster. That's sad. Yeah, that's a little sad. Literally blew up a small group with that mine. Feel like that's an illegal weapon at this point. Just don't tell Gaius about it. He'll just assume that it's just him savage becketing or something.
I can't wait until I get some of my garbage truck hitting arts.
I can't wait till you get Swallow Fury back.
Oh, it's gonna be the happiest day of my life.
I thought this was a hole.
Me too.
I think we're both blind. Do you have your glasses?
No. I kind of just want Beast back because I want a better wake up. I want one that's
Yeah.
faster than Savage Beckoning.
Yeah. Beast is... I mean, well, you could use Demon Fang as a wake-up.
Right. It's just, it's hard because whenever we get into encounters, the game fucking stutters.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have 2 players, because it's like the game has to account not only for all the things on screen, but also the fact that there are 2 people controlling the characters. So like,
I imagine that your footage has gotten significantly harder now that I exist too.
No, probably not. It's probably about the same. Okay, so we need 1 tortoise and 4 dragons. Got it. Actually, I'm gonna go kill this dragon. We should go kill this dragon because like we can take him by himself, and then that's
tortoise.
3. Yeah, we'll get a tortoise further up. Try and link it with a dragon. If you can get him in a power hit, I'll do one of those. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, there's your mine. Bring him back to it. Never mind. Instant death.
Die.
We don't need
perish.
where we're going. We don't need mines.
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
Then
Oh
perish.
good. Oh, good combo siphon. Yeah, this team is nuts. Like, you just you got your instant death dude who can also inflict statuses about as well as Luger can with his hammer. You got a healer who can fly through the sky. You've got a caster who can also fly through the sky. You got a lose stick or 19, and then you got Luger, who's just kind of
I am a healer,
there.
but
He can be a healer, but only with psychic restoration, so it's not good healing. Oh, I was gonna say this is.
oh, we done
work.
fuckled.
But I think it's only the one. No, never mind. I think it's both.
God, this is like a knockdown.
I'll keep this guy stuck. Okay, you can have the next one.
God damn it.
Wait,
It's not working. Instant death!
My way.
However, we did get back an entire another over limit within like 2 seconds, so
You gotten strong.
I love instant
Must
death.
become stronger.
TP gain 2. We'll stick that on. Snow tortoises are done. Now it's just dragons. I think we go to Silent Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Everbloom.
Hell yeah.
That can be useful for something. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure we'll find a use for it somewhere. Let's see. That's the wrong one. So, Psych 2, Stamina Spirit, and TP gain 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you get Combo Siphon yet? No. Okay. Mila got
Probably soon.
Mila got Combo Siphon, though, so let's give that to Mila. We also got Casting Window on Leia, which is, again, not the one that we want for them. We want Chain Cast. Chain Cast will let them... Basically, the longer your combo is, the faster they cast. So
Oh, hell yeah.
both Leia and Mila will benefit immensely from that, because you'll just continue to cast faster and faster and faster and faster as you go. What did you get that gave you all this SP?
I do just love the, you know,
these
four,
two.
4 skills, and then you just look around, it's like, oh, 18, 20. Why do I have more AC than the rest of the party?
I don't know, but hey, I'll take it. Blue solo, even on a bad run, is 1 to 2 minutes faster than a party of 4. This is why Blue will never have normal availability to Duty Finder. Yeah, it wouldn't really work very well. It would be pretty well unbalanced. I think we need some food that gives us a lot of restoration. Let's use a chocolate parfait. Let's eat ice cream in the middle of this snow field. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Gaius is thriving right now.
He is.
Gaius never gets cold.
He is in his element.
Literally.
Oh, look, another dragon. I tried to circle. He circled back on me. Like an Ultra Greatsword in Dark Souls 2. I keep
Instant death!
messing you up with that.
I keep knocking myself out of it. It's driving me up the wall. Ow. I should really guard more.
That's probably a good idea. Ow.
Like that.
There we go. Well, okay. Thank you, Leia.
This looks nice.
Like how we charged another one up while we were in the middle of using the first one.
Treat me like a kid. Just remember, you and I are partners.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, chocolate parfait gave us a whole bunch, and I've got Deadeye level 3 despite never using it.
You better not underestimate me.
Damn, everybody got a level up except for me.
I mean, sometimes you crave ice cream. It doesn't matter where you are, yeah, and I mean, that's fair, honestly. I also realized something last stream you didn't say. Notice how fucking cold Mila was, especially her eyes when she said, "I want to see you end a world." Yeah, it's definitely like one of those things where it's like, no, I have to see it. I have to understand what kind of conviction a person has to have in order to do something like that. What?
Staring at your setup like,
What?
I have an idea that I may try after the stream
Oh,
to
yeah,
help you
for
see
my
chat better.
for my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for... This is the wrong direction. Okay. I did not realize there was a tortoise behind me. It's okay, though. Okay. No mine collapse yet. Now mine collapse. Here you go. Well, that didn't work. Okay. I was gonna do something there, but Mila killed him before I could.
Will you stop? Okay, fine. We do this the hard way, and you die.
Follow my lead.
I broke his
There.
Hey, you did it. I guess you're not too bad.
I think we're catching up, Cole. Slowly but surely, but I think we're catching up.
I love how Gaius is like, I'm gonna fucking murder you if I don't like what I see when you go off and do your job. And meanwhile, the party.
Yeah, I was gonna put Gaius saying death in the thumbnail, but then I was like, no, with the title of the episode that I wanted to use, I think it'd be funnier to just use the cat from the Rowan episode 1 thing. Oh, we already got this. What am I doing? Farming dragons, that's what I'm doing.
Listen, you can just do the Gaius death thumbnail when I get fucking Swallow Fury.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because then you'll be maniacally laughing at yourself.
I love Swallow Furying into the stratosphere and then pale ghosting so hard that the arena explodes and instantly kills every enemy.
Gaius said
Don't you
it's-
know? Pale ghost damage increases with downward velocity.
I mean, I think there is actually like a thing where it increases, like one of its upgrades is increases attack when used in the air, so not entirely wrong, so.
Hey, look at dragon.
I almost didn't hit that in time. Here you go.
Let's finish this.
Try fire.
Bonk.
Finish them.
Instant
I
death.
guess.
I'm gonna go
Wait,
heal
what the hell just happened?
Leia.
Yeah, that's fair.
There.
Instant death.
And you know, the 27 elemental ore we're getting from approximately from each battle is also pretty nice. Okay, we're done with snow dragons. Is that everything here?
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done at this point. You're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. Okay, we're done.
Oh hell yeah.
You love Swallow Fury. Swallow Fury is just one of those arts where it's just like it was in other Tales games, but Gaius made it famous. The way that he uses it, where he could just kind of decide, I'm just going to be in the stratosphere with you now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
One of my favorite mechanics of Xillia, on the subject of Xillia making things just better, is the fact that I can't remember if it was this game that innovated it, but being able to do art inputs ahead of time during your other arts.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God.
And there is a way to, like, you can set the art inputs to long as well, so that you can do it a lot faster. But I have a harder time when it's long, because then I'll, like, mash it and it'll do it twice, which is not what I want. So, 7,000 gold from that chest. So that'll help.
We found Gaius's bank.
If I'm
Piggy bank.
If I'm honest, I was actually coming in here like, okay, where's the cat in this area? Yeah, that's not gonna work because this is a fractured dimension.
What the cat doing?
As long as they're not doing what Sunny was doing in the last episode, we'll be okay.
Oh.
More elemental ore.
I thought that rock was an enemy for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Aquamarine. Oh, by the way, I need to check something real quick. Do we have a garnet? We do have a garnet. Okay, good. We needed garnet in order to make a custom order coming up in a few minutes. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it when we get to Canvalar, but if we can, it'll be kind of nice to add to our collection. Just goodbye. See ya. Oh, okay. Rotten bones. I should really get rid of some of those.
You could probably make bank by getting rid of some of those, my guy.
I'm just going to leave that. It's not worth it. It's probably just more rotten bones. Great.
I raided this cave and all I got was some rotten bones and a loose stick.
Pretty much. And I mean, honestly, like, it's not even... The problem with the stuff is that if it had the same... If it sold for the same value as it did in the first game, we would be making bank off of it. But some of that stuff sells for, like rotten bones, I think, sell for 10 gold each, which is just, like, whatever. Not even remotely worth it. Okay, over here, let's take a look. I think there were some treasure chests around here in the first game, so let's see if they're still here. I'm not really collecting with, like, okay, well, I'm trying to be thorough, like I was in the first game, because we're going to have to come back through here again anyway in the Prime Dimension, so then I can be more thorough. Matter of fact, we might come back through here in the Prime Dimension, like, off-screen in such a way that, like, we just go to Canvalar and then we're like, okay, so we'll do it off-screen and then we'll go from there. Yeah, Silver Bakura. I'm concerned because we don't have stuff on. I've got tofu crackers on. I guess we could, like, KO a couple of enemies to get rid of the tofu crackers. Hold on. Let's do
Assuming
that.
that the Bakura's still there.
It'll still be there. They don't despawn in between. I saw my opportunity and I wanted to take it.
No arts for you.
You can have the next one. Oh, it's just my overlimit. I was going to say, you can use the next link art.
The fact that I
no.
nailed 2 counters there was kind of nutty.
Oh, I used a medium tofu cracker. We got to do a whole... You know what? Fuck it. We'll just fight it without getting the elemental ore or the Mabo curry or any of that shit.
Get back here, you bitch!
Got him in a corner. He can't get out. Silver Bakura. Okay, so physical attacks primarily are the things to work here, which means I can't use my anything.
Hey, it wasn't on purpose.
So, one of the problems with this team, it's probably the biggest weakness that this team has at the moment, is that nobody can do anything about status effects unless you have Painseed bottles. We'll fix that later. We don't have the ability to fix that now, but we will fix it later.
Good. Okay, decent resistance.
Okay, with my card.
Hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Trying to get the counter off. There we go.
Wait,
Ooh, that did
what in
good
the hell just happened?
I don't know if that was your counter or falling snow. No, I'm pretty sure that was falling snow, actually. Why does falling snow have such a high attack multiplier?
Follow my lead.
I'm like erasing him with it. Watch. 1,300 damage? Are you kidding me?
He's dead. Come on.
Now he's dead.
Yep.
But Daddy said
I was very sure that that
Jack of
counter
all
was going to
trades
murder
is
him.
an ace in
Motherfucker
her.
has way more health than I thought.
Well, he has a resistance to light, and Calamity Stance is light, so...
Oh.
Yeah. But, look at all the experience in Golden Ore that we got.
I must become stronger.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, Status Breaker, Celestial
The result
Rupture,
of my hard work.
Soaring
Celestial
Blast,
Rupture.
level 2,
You better not
Binding
underestimate
Sphere,
me.
good.
It's because you crashed the
Acceptable
market in the
progress,
show.
but I shall continue to strive for more.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because you crashed the market.
You can headcanon an explanation as to why materials sell for so little in this game because you crashed the market upgrading the shops. I mean, that's not entirely incorrect. The shops were way upgraded, like way earlier in the previous game than they ever should have been. Like, we had access to all the food items within the first 5 episodes, basically.
Jesus Christ, you broke the economy. I forgot about
I
that.
did in fact break the economy of Xillia 1, so yeah, that's probably the reason why everything sells for nothing in
Where
this
the
game.
hell are we going?
Eventually, Kambla. We gotta go back through the silent cave and then go in a different direction than the direction we just went. So.
I don't think we need to fight the trash mobs as much anymore.
No, usually what I do, because you weren't here when I was giving this explanation, usually what I do with the trash mobs is I just fight them until I have 1 star in the book, in the enemy data list, so that I can get the first SP bonus out of them, and then I stop fighting. Because it's like, okay, that's enough EXP. Let's just move on.
I forgot. Is Celestial Rupture my, chart the sword with light, stab them, and then throw them away?
No. That's Blade of Heaven.
Blade of Heaven, right.
Yeah, Celestial Rupture will knock them up in the air and away from you, so you can Sonic Thrust into them, or Swallow Fury into them when you get it.
Interesting. Good to know.
It's also a little bit on the TP intensive side if you use it and then follow it with Swallow Fury, because you'll be using it, then Swallow Fury twice, and then Pale Ghost, which is like 100 TP.
Sometimes I forget that I'm limited by TP, because comboing skills together is crack.
Wouldn't it be nice if this game had the system that Zestiria and Berseria had without having the shit battle system that Zestiria and Berseria had?
Yeah.
Actually, I think if we wanted that, we should just play Tales of Graces, honestly. Because I feel like Tales of Graces, because they don't have an MP system in Graces, if I remember right, they just have CC. And you basically, like, you start a combo and you're on your... everything you use is level 1. You do a hit. The next thing you do is level 2, the next thing's level 3 and level 4, so then you can, like, kind of keep creating combos like
Berseria's
that.
combat system isn't that bad.
I haven't I haven't played it, so I can't say it's bad. I've seen it, and it's like, it doesn't feel as snappy, you know what I mean, as this
I feel like the game's system, like combat system, is fine. It's just...
It's not up
Xillia.
to snuff. It's not up to snuff with the previous Tales game.
I haven't seen anything about a Tales of Arise's combat system yet.
It's worse than Berseria's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like, if you think that Berseria isn't snappy by comparison to Xillia 1 and 2, like, imagine playing Final Fantasy 15 with no lock-on button. And that's Arise, basically.
Berseria's combat system, it's not that it's not more snappy, it's that Xillia has a... How do I put this? Xillia is like a fighting game, where you're just all over the place all the time, and if you get really good at it, you can break this game's hardest difficulty over your kneecap with little to zero issue and no fucking splinters.
Yeah.
Whereas Berseria, it feels a little simpler, which sounds like a good thing, and kind of is a good thing, but also isn't a good thing, because it means that learning how to play Berseria doesn't take 6 billion years, and learning how to quarter circle like this game.
I mean, it brings in new players, because then it's more accessible by being easier, but at the same time, there's a lower skill ceiling, so... And I like the skill ceiling being as high as this game's skill ceiling is, so that's why I'm a little disappointed by the outings after Xillia 2. Like, I just... And I already have that thing where it's like, if a game feels derivative or redundant to something I've already played, and it's like, no, I've literally played something in this same series that... Did we just get, like, 2 45s in a row?
Yep.
Oh my god, this place is an elemental ore mine. Yeah, if I play stuff that's like derivative or redundant, it's just like, nah, I'll just go back and play the other one again. I don't need to play this one. I thought that was another hole. We both need glasses, evidently.
I have them, I'm just not wearing them.
How do you see? How do you know what you're doing?
Instinct.
Ah, Cole has achieved Ultra Instinct. Yes, this game was broken, so they walked it back. You need new glasses? Yeah. I feel like I just am not paying attention to parts of the screen, so I'll say, oh, I think I need glasses, but my
If
eyesight
this game
is
had
good.
a system where we didn't have a mana bar, and we were limited only by our AC, bro.
That's Graces.
I don't like Graces.
No.
On principle. Because, okay, so they have Xillia. They have this art style, which the art style they've been keeping relatively consistent. But Graces, they went back to, like, Symphonia's art style.
Well,
for no fucking reason.
Well, there's actually is a reason for it. There's 2 reasons. First of all, it came out before Xillia 1 and 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking F. Graces F.
Well, Graces F is the PS3 version of Graces original, which was on the Nintendo Wii. So that's why the graphics are the way that they are, is because they had to accommodate for the Wii's lower processing and graphical chip.
I don't know what it is, but, like, Xillia and future
So this is
entries
fractured
like
dimension.
Berseria, Arise, and all the other ones that happened are... I don't know what it is, it's just better.
There's a way marker
It
here.
looks
What do we do?
fine.
It looks more consistent, I think. It's not like it's not just the chibi cell shading. It's like taking the chibi cell shading and like upgrading it.
First,
I
we try to
think.
find the thing that sticks out the most from the prime dimension.
Listen, I'm not
That's
saying
usually
that
the
I would
catalyst.
love to see an
Isn't
anime
this your
of Xillia
hometown?
1, 2, and just the
Notice
rest of the
anything
Tales
unusual?
games, but I would pay all of my money
It's
for
as
that.
if there's a pall in the air.
Well, the first step in reporting is to ask around.
Let's split up, gang. Or maybe that's not a good idea.
I do love how Gaius is just perpetually stanced up. Just always. Perpetually.
He's ready.
He's ready.
Might happen this weekish for the new glasses. Okay, well that's not bad then. Also, pretty sure Grace has had TP. Don't remember. Yeah, I'd have to look again. Honestly, I've only seen in my head, my memory. Don't do that because you're gonna bump the mic and it'll make a big noise up here. I've only remember seeing the HP bar and the CC bar, but I could be wrong about that. So the Chimeriad.
Ah, it's freezing. Why does it have to be so cold here?
Because
Aren't
it's
you wearing a jacket?
in the north. Because it's Mila.
You can warm yourself by conserving the energy you use, flapping your tongue, and use it to move your body instead.
Jesus
Well-
fucking Christ, Gaius.
Damn.
Must you always say such tedious things in such a tedious way?
I mean, he's a king, so
And your tedious grumbling makes us two of a kind.
she can't get any headway with him.
Really are a delight. I'm guessing you don't have many friends, huh?
Friends? Indeed I do not.
He did.
That's not true. Weren't the Chimeriad your friends?
They were. Yes, that's the point. Past tense.
Been a while since I've heard that name.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Wingle, Agria, Zhao, and Pressa. They were Gaius's bodyguards, and they were all super powerful warriors.
And then they died.
Bodyguards my ass. He didn't need him.
Sounded more like henchmen than friends. I mean, I could say that, but Luger should feign ignorance because he would be ignorant in this situation, so... There.
Yeah, about that.
They aren't anywhere. They're all dead.
We'll come out and say it then.
Oh.
It was during the war when they opened the schism. We were involved, too.
We may or may not have murdered a couple of them.
There's no need for you to feel responsible. Wingle, Zhao, Pressa, and Agria gave their own lives so that I could move forward with mine.
So we need to add Gaius to the I need therapy list.
The responsibility for their sacrifices rests solely with me, and I will not dishonor them by compromising my goals.
Because he sounds like he's, you know, making do with it, but
That is all you need to know.
I feel like he's just being stoic about it.
Gaius is stoic about everything.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
He has one mode. It's stoic.
Yeah. How many of them died last game? All of them. Pressa, that sucked. Zhao chose his death. Wingle died in the dimensional abyss. Leia tried to save Agria. Yep. So they all ended up dying. So Campbell, the frozen country.
It's so cold.
Oh no.
Is it? I find it quite refreshing for this time of year.
Well, then that means you can spare a coat for my young child.
No way! There is no way it gets colder than this.
I'll wait till we get to the Kukar ice caverns, El.
Back me up on this, Luger.
I would if my lips weren't frozen shut.
It's not so bad, right, Gaius?
So this is an L versus Gaius here. Actually, I'm not sure if... Well, okay, so L1 doesn't make any sense because obviously, like, this is stupid, but, like, I wouldn't be able to say it if my lips were frozen shut. So Gaius is probably going to point that out. I'm going to go with Gaius on this one.
Indeed. I hardly even need a coat.
See, now you can spare it for L.
Are you crazy? You'll catch a cold.
Once you've acclimated to the weather, you'll have no such concerns.
I'm waiting for it.
When I was in my 20s, I'd walk down this street in short sleeves with a pound of ice cream.
I'm waiting for it.
What?
People can get used to anything. But you already seem quite tolerant of the cold, Luger. Perhaps you are ready to embark on a special journey.
I mean, I'm used to the cold because I have a cat cuddling up to me.
I crafted an igloo outside of the city, my secret fortress of icy solitude.
Oh, no.
It has a spectacular view. It's one of the many places that are truly special to Canbalar.
Wow, His Highness is really something.
He's got an interesting concept of everything.
I'm sorry, but just the image of Gaius walking out in a snowfield with his big-ass katana and carving up like a snow mound into a bunch of ice bricks using Swallow Fury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. We got
Building a fucking igloo out of it and just sitting in that bitch. Can't fit his katana in, so he's gotta leave it at the entranceway like a coat hanger.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, it said ask around town, so that means the first place that I'm going to ask around town, well, is to this guy, because he's got a red thing up here.
The me of this world has already abdicated the throne.
Yeah, abdicated.
This is what a fractured dimension is like.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's fucking...
Alright, let's
the
take a
thing
look
is
at what
just
we got here. So we got some upgrades. There's no hammer, which is indicative of the fact that I should look at the hammers that are available here and see if they're... Yep, it is here, as a matter of fact. Here it is. Zeus Crusher Fire. And we have a garnet for it, so it increases our strength, and it can also inflict burn thanks to the Crusher skill that we have. So, yes, please, I will take one. Thank you. And you know what? I'll even equip it. Why not? I'm not as big of a fan of the... Basically, the hammers are the elemental ones that I want to use for Luger because of the fact that he can basically use them to inflict status effects more easily. So usually I end up equipping him with an elemental hammer, and then I keep the other stuff as just physical stuff, so...
My man's just walking down the street. Ooh.
Oh, look, Kagetsuchi. Oh, we need another garnet. Okay, let's look at the accessory shop and see if we can buy one. Hold
My
on.
man's just walking down the street in short sleeves and a fucking pound of ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, look.
We can buy a garnet. It's 6,000, but we can buy a garnet. Oh, are these the ones that... Yes, they are. Okay. So when we gain access to Canbalar in the real world, we'll be able to get everybody fine boots, which will allow us not only to increase our stats a little bit more, but also, as you can see here, they're strong against all the physical elements. So that would give Luger resistance to everything. And that's pretty nice. Is bringing Rollo to every fractured dimension a smart idea? I mean, the queen has to go where the queen wants to go. I can't make that decision for them. You know, I keep saying queen, even though now we, according to the game, have seen that Rollo is male. So, let's just say the king. The king has to go where the king has to go. Yeah, murder the disco ball. Use divine shot with power charge. I'm gonna buy 2 fine boots. I'll give one to Luger and one to Gaius real quick, and then we'll sell the other leather boots, because we'll just get a bunch of fine boots once we're done. And now Luger resists everything. Isn't that nice?
Now we just wait until the game starts throwing enemies at us that pierce resistance.
Yay! Alright, I'll sell the 3 leather boots because we'll just get fine boots instead later on. Alright, now, off to weapons so that Cole can have his fun toy, since I got my
the
fun
feeling
toy.
that the game offering me the fire element weapon is going to be relevant.
Probably.
Very soon.
Probably. What are we giving up for this? Oh, it's a good thing we got a bunch of geodes then.
Okay, good.
There you go.
I have an elemental weapon.
Yes. So, now, again, because of the fact that Gaius has access to Status Breaker, and I forget what the other skill was that increased his chance of inflicting status effects, but because he has access to all of that, he'll be able to inflict more status effects with his physical attacks than pretty much any other character. So that will help quite a bit with getting this stuff. Sharp Edge, there you go. So, TP guard support. Arts used after a successful guard will consume 10% less TP. We don't have enough SP. We can unequip one of these. I guess you won't have to worry about TP now, will you? What will we unequip for that?
We could just wait until I get a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, what do you get next here with Yggdrasil? Oh, we took Yggdrasil off of Mila as well, just because I said, nah, because I think Gaius needs to catch up a little bit, so we'll let him catch up a little bit. Shining Prism plus the Flame Ring. I guess it's probably Shining Prism. I mean, she can get Cyclone. That's nuts. Didn't expect that all of a sudden. And Aurora is going to be really nice anyway because of the ×3 multiplier. We will eventually get a ×3 multiplier for all of the single elements. But actually, after the next chapter, I'm not really going to be worried about our allium orbs because we're going to get some really good ones as a result of a new game mechanic unlocking. So
Soon.
Luger resists everything. The only thing holding him back is that his stats can go higher. Pretty much, yeah. Like allium orbs, you can break... Oh, that's the wrong spelling. That's okay. But, yeah, you can kind of decide, oh, I'm just going to go directly all the way up in one element because I want to get the endgame skills for that element right now. And then that
Right
works. That works, so... Alright, so... Oh, what does Gaius have equipped to start with? Okay, Arme Helm Chainmail. So you have the same equipment as Alvin does, a helmet and then a chainmail.
Fair enough.
So we will buy you that stuff. Basically, the way that I did it was I set it so that whatever they have equipped to start with is what they get equipped with for the rest of the game. So we'll buy 2 silver helms, and... Oh, okay. Never mind. Because these will all be available for everybody else pretty soon anyway, so we'll just wait on those. We will get... I think Mila has headbands as well, so we'll get 2 of these since you guys are in the party. Yeah, and then you can wear a chain guard, so we'll get that for you. We'll get you a splint mail and 2 silver coats. And we'll spend all our money. That's okay.
Not all of our money.
Yeah, it's not
So
all of
got
it.
it.
And we'll get a whole bunch of it back, so I'm not really all that worried about it. I mean, I probably, while I'm upgrading all this stuff, I should probably go and upgrade my swords and guns as well,
That wouldn't be the worst idea.
since they're already available here. Like, we can upgrade everybody else's stuff later, you know, when they're actually in the party, but we might as well upgrade the people that are in our party at the moment, so, you know. Alright, that's good enough. And, okay, so we'll go get the weapons, see if there's anything of it. I think there's some stuff available for other people. You don't have to buy as many weapons in this game either, so that kind of helps a little bit with, you know, keeping everybody intact as, in terms of how powerful they are. So, is this wind element? No, it's not. Okay, good.
Bomb.
Alright, bought a bunch of weapons, bought a bunch of armors.
Did you upgrade your guns?
I did upgrade my guns, yes.
Good.
We might need... I'm going to keep Zeus Crusher Darkness, because that's still useful.
Because it's darkness.
I'm going to keep the Blessed Blade as well, actually. And we're going to keep Shiranami, because that'll be useful to you as well. Get rid of these. Probably useful for making something in the custom orders, but it's probably fine. And just like that, we've run low on money again. But again, I'm not really worried about that, so... He can break the game so easily. Oh, Marie's being cheeky. Love how we have a grudging respect for each other, and that's why we aren't hostile to each other anymore. Okay, well, that's good. It's always good when you have, you know, respect for one another, so that way there's no, like, arguments or fighting while you're together, you know. So, is this the inn? Yes, it is. So that means probably Cole's watching videos of our dog
Getting belly rubs because she is
that he isn't putting on the server. I don't know why.
soon. What the dog?
And, what was I saying? Yeah, so let's grab some food while we're here, so that way we're full on food. And then, okay, so the tofu cracker is still intact.
Hand cannons, Lucas, wielding deagles. Let's bring back to Payday 2. Oh my god, finally, somebody else who plays Payday that's in my core friend group.
There you go.
I should play Payday 3.
That is a thought, yes. You know, actually, let's go save in here, since it's right here. Might as well. And then we just got to figure out what the hell is happening in terms of the divergence catalyst around here.
Played, fair enough.
Still, though, played, which implies, you know, it was done before. Do you tell me? Okay. Well, I guess we're not the king, so we can't use the mountainside car. So that means we're going up in the opposite direction. Off to the side. Over by
Deer.
Xylan Woods Temple. Yes, a deer. Damn, where'd your money go? Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that in this game, when you start to buy upgrades and stuff like that, like, you don't have to buy upgrades as often as you did in the previous game. Once you start buying them, your money evaporates very quickly.
Your bank account evaporated. I can feel the people you owe money to saying, why are you spending all that money?
King Wingo.
See? I knew kings were supposed to be in castles.
In this world, at least.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want this king to be in the castle.
This Wingle is at the center of everything weird here. Could it be more obvious?
Yeah, he's the Divergence Catalyst, so there you go. It's still called Castle Gaius, though,
Can't
for
say
some
I like the looks
reason.
of that. Not one bit.
I don't know if we're gonna get through this way.
Probably not, but there's only one way to find out.
You can just go fucking storm the castle gates. It's fine.
You dropped off Payday 2 back after the heist where you killed the traitor.
His Highness King Li Ying himself.
Enjoyed it up till then. If you get gear, you can earn more, but then Nova will just take it all. You cannot win. Yeah, you can't have lots of money in this game. It's just impossible. Quick, Leia, fall from grace. I remembered this one.
You shall not pass. If I fail in my duties, he'll kill me too.
Okay, well, I don't want you to die, so okay, never mind. I guess you're gonna die.
If you insist.
Let's just knock them on their asses. It'll be fine.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god, it's at single frames. Here you go. My mind.
Onward.
I worm-wrapped them into the mine. It's fine.
Yeah, but it didn't blow up.
I really wish Wormwrath got an upgrade where instead of pushing out with the ring, it sucked them in.
Yeah, that would be nice.
This city is as tedious as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
We'll go there once the game lets us. But yeah, I guess we just murdered those guards and got affinity for Leia for wanton murder. Because why not?
Quick, Leia, fall from grace.
How early can you pay off the debt in this game? 60% of the way in. After you're done with Chapter 9, it makes it a lot easier to pay it off. It's still not really fast. That's a post-game thing if you want it to be really fast. But yeah, you can pay it off as early as after Chapter 9 with fairly feasibly. You can do it before then as well, but
If you
it's
pay off
really
the entire
hard.
debt before the end of the game, you have to fight Nova as a super boss and a giant robot that has multi-stage encounters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Giant of Babel. But yeah, there we go. Look at the defense attributes on that one.
God. Damn.
This is why you want to be linked with Luger. Cold just takes over my body.
Mine. No.
Leia, just because this is in a fractured dimension doesn't mean you can call the Prime Dimensions version the real thing. That's rude AF. It's like racism or classism, except you're...
Dimensionism.
Yeah, dimensionism, I guess. Why did I save outside when there's a save point inside?
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Did he kill all of his
Has
guards?
the current king become a complete recluse?
Probably. There's only one way to find out.
Their solitude.
Alright, let's go bite him. I didn't use anything to increase our elemental ore boost, but that's okay. We got a whole bunch from a silver Bakura.
Be like this. This is wrong.
Do you
Why vex me so?
talk about this all day, every day?
Who are you people?
We were looking for an audience.
Wingo?
More would-be assassins vying for my head.
Not so much.
Rest assured, no guards shall fly to my rescue. I'm a lonely king who deserves to die.
So this is what
First,
Wingo
I
would have
will
done
leave
if he
you
had
rue the
killed
moment you
Gaius in the
dare to
Prime
set foot
Dimension.
in my throne room.
Oh, here we go again.
What the heck?
He's using a booster. Transform and fight back, but I just want to talk with you. I mean, I did just want to talk with you.
But I just want to talk. We're loading the shot.
I just want to talk with him.
Agreed. This world is but one outcome. Perhaps this is the bitter fruit born from a mistake of my own making. Mian Li Ying.
Oh, he knows, whatchamacallit. I don't remember what the name of the... Long Dao. He knows Long Dao.
Jibiti Yayo, Li Ying, Ki Wung Tin.
Urston? Urston, you came back.
What do you mean?
Urston, try to forgive me.
What happened?
Must you make me say it?
I killed you to take the throne.
It started when you began talking about abdicating the throne and abandoning your people.
Oh.
Why would Gaius do that?
Carla was fading. You wanted to be with her at the end.
Yeah, we never finished that side quest in the first game, but Carla Outway, who we saw at Jeandu,
Gaius's little sister.
yeah, is Gaius' little sister.
I know that once you make a decision, you never waver in it.
In case that wasn't
So
put
I begged
together
Carla
already.
to help you refocus your attention on your kingly duties.
And it
She
killed her.
agreed to help, but I never thought that she would.
Oh, it literally
Prevent
killed
me
her.
From going through with abdicating. She took her own life.
Damn, this game goes some dark places.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Never dreamed that would happen. You must believe me. Please.
Her death broke this world's Gaius, and he left the public eye forever.
Gaius, are you sure you should have gave away our
Urston.
cover?
I'm not the Urston you know, that much is true. But believe me, I understand how he must have felt.
I am the ghost of
You're
Christmas past, Wingo.
Urston Outway was my only true friend. You could never understand him.
Well, he might be able to understand better in
So
battle.
the possibility existed for us to be friends.
Clearly, he didn't feel the same about me. Urston abandoned me along with his people.
Well, yeah, his sister died.
Damn it, Urston! Tell me why!
Oh.
no.
Yeah, we kind of knew that already. I mean, I'll need to help to stab him, but
This brutality is what it takes to destroy a world, right? How can I
That's
presume
about
to
right,
judge
yeah.
Luger without first having walked a mile in his shoes?
Guys,
so that's why you wanted to come along. Well, we're going to see if it works. Also, I think we need to give you your slashing weapon, because Wingo is weak to slash.
let's find out.
So,
Yeah, and he's strong against fire, so the game
The
is...
game fucking debated us.
The game is cucking me. Have Shiranami back.
You should probably put your weapon back on.
Yeah, I'll just use my swords.
This is the
Okay,
divergence
here we go.
Oh God!
He's different from my sister. He's using a booster. This guy's scary. Do something. Gather forth the light.
Oh wow, he broke out of that before I could even crush and blow him.
Oh God.
Okay,
Gather forth the
thank you, Leia. I'm okay for now. Not okay now.
Hey, it wasn't on purpose.
Oh Lord.
Gather forth the light.
Oh God. I'm getting status.
Oh, Arriva Dirt Sheet! Ep! I should have just magic guarded it.
Wait, what in the hell just happened?
my apologies.
Whee!
This will not stand.
Oh, get out, Flame Ring.
Oh God.
Okay. I dropped my combo. My bad. But okay.
I feel peculiar.
Hey, it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, that was kind of nice, actually. He's about to try to beat the shit out of me. Wingle's kind of tough, actually. He's got quite a bit of HP to work through, so... I don't know if I... Yeah, good enough there.
Oh God, where am I?
I've lost myself! Chakra circle! Okay. I'll wait a sec.
I'm on fire!
I'm bleeding. And also paralyzed.
I just realized I'm on Leo. Fuck.
L1 and right on the D-pad.
There we go.
No, you're still on.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I think I may die.
Oh my god, he broke out. Okay. So what I need to do... And what we need to do, basically, is we need to hit him. So hit him with a slash attack, and then do an element. So like Hydra Strike. So like as soon as you see the power combos come up, do Hydra Strike, basically. Okay, well, we hit him into it, so. Okay. I was gonna try to get Azure Edge going there.
Everything is on fire.
Okay, come on, drop my combo again. Don't do this to me, game.
Bonk!
His stance came back. So basically, yeah, as soon as you get the power hit off, you want to immediately, like... Okay, we're doing something now. We're putting something together here. There you go. Also, he's stunned. That was kind of cool, actually. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good combo. He's a Arrivederci.
For long.
No, not for long. Okay, now he is. Nope.
I just love the quick stepping. The 4 people just quick stepping at him.
We're all just wave dashing towards him. Yeah, it's too far off the screen. My bad. I tried so hard. Oh god.
Oh
Ow.
god.
Get out, get out.
Really cool.
I should have put Fury Stoke on so I could help this out. Oh, I should probably be doing that for you, shouldn't I? Hold on. I'll help out. Step into the Psychic Restoration!
Oh god, I'm dead.
Never mind.
I became a corpse.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh damn it, I thought I would hit behind me. He went through me!
Oh good, I didn't get hit. Nice. I dropped it again. I dropped it again. We couldn't do the Azure Edge cool shit.
I'm gonna chill for a minute.
Okay, you chill for a minute.
There you go.
Yeah, so basically you have to do the
no.
whatchamacallit. Okay. Well, he's on
Run.
me, so I'm getting the
What's
hell
the free
out.
run button again?
Hold L2.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Leia. Okay, he's almost out.
Play a no.
Okay, he's out. Okay. Mila, what are you on right now? That I want to look at her strategy because I'm not sure why she's just standing around doing nothing. Huh. Well, how much orange gel do we have left? Oh, not much. But we have a pineapple gel. Resist both of those. And guns, so that's not good.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah. If only it would have kept the combo going. No, it's not. He just instantly Dragon Swarmed after that, though. That's just... Leia, watch out! Okay.
Keep dropping things at the worst fucking time.
I was kind of hoping Armor Crusher would do enough to, like, actually get him there,
Jesus.
but it did not. Uh-oh. He's almost there. Okay. I need to get out. I was gonna say, step into the restoration, but you're up there, so I'll do it over here. There you go.
My counter went away! Oh no.
Run! Run, everyone! Leia, run!
Hang on, I got a plan.
Leia can taunt him towards me, or Leia can just do it herself. Okay, he's out. We're good.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wait.
didn't say jump game. Oh, I'm out of TP. That explains it.
Yeah, he ran away. And he also cucked you a little bit there.
Bonk!
Oh, I dropped it because I was too
that
far
counter
away
didn't
from
fucking
you.
murder him. That was a full charge counter too.
There we go. Okay, we're good now. Go. Go, go, go. Oh, he dropped again. What the hell? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm alive. Slightly. Hold on, Leia. I gotta... Oh, you used an item. Hold on. I gotta get you some TP back.
He's doing his jump attack.
Hold guard right now. Oh, I'm dying. You know what? I think I know what it is actually. It's the fact that I'm hitting him with a resisted hit. Okay, we got him. I'm hitting him with a resisted hit on Crushing Blow. That's why it keeps dropping the combo there. Okay. Like, basically, if I had a non-elemental hammer and I was using Crushing Blow, that probably would have worked a little bit better. So, but because it was a resist hit, we don't have anything to undo that yet.
Fun fact for those of you who haven't played it, Wingull is doubly vulnerable to my counters. That is an actual mechanic in this fight that I remembered off the top of my head. That's not even a joke.
Oh, he still does the thing where he just recovers in midair and uses Rising Phoenix. Nice to know they left that in his AI. Yeah, wow, human boss are still asses in typical Tales of fashion. It's pretty much correct, honestly. Like, it's hard to get away from that. Feel so bad for Leia at this point. On the plus side, she's going to be a master at channeling first aid and heal. Yeah, she'll get the... I think, depending on how many times you use it, I think you can eventually get, like, a reduction in your TP cost on it. And it's a pretty sizable amount, too. I think it's, like, 33% reduction, but I think you have to use it, like, 1,000 times to get there, so... Excuse me. Reminds you of an F-Arc fight in Graces. You don't want to try doing the puzzle. If you don't want to try doing the puzzle. This fight looks painful. Again, I think it's because of the fact that I had an elemental hammer equipped. Maybe, honestly, if I had enough... Gaia's Stumpling. If I had enough foresight to equip Zeus Crusher Darkness at any point after, like, the 10th time that I did Crushing Blow and he resisted it and dropped the combo, we probably would have been okay, because I don't think he resisted Darkness. So
You didn't.
Cole, they turned you into a dumpling.
No, don't turn me into a dumpling. Oh!
Oh, no.
We had a really good combo string going on there for, like, a bit, and then Wingull just went break.
Well, see,
Phoenix.
Yeah, because what happened, I think, was that I crushing blowed, but I think that wasn't what kept the combo going there. I think what kept the combo going there was somebody else, maybe Mila, using, like, Aqua Protection or something. So then I could, get the rest of the combo going where I used, like, the guns and the swords and all that stuff.
Heck yeah!
It's a lot easier
better not
to
underestimate me.
boost up a combo in this game when the enemy doesn't resist whatever you have equipped, as you can see to start with, especially if it's a hammer.
Hammer. Boom.
Yeah, that. Okay, we got him.
I was really hoping to end that fight with a really fucking sick counter.
To sit upon that throne means embracing the needs of the many and forsaking the needs of the one. To rule is to accept a lonely life. A king must discard his own sense of self.
It was too much for me.
Evidently.
Indeed. Luger,
And you know what I probably should have
leave
done?
the rest to you.
Is I probably should have used Chromatus when we had that good combo going, so... He said he'd leave the rest to me, and that means don't be indecisive. Goodbye.
Then perish.
Show me your conviction, he said, and I will oblige. Sorry, Wingo.
Well done.
I don't take any pride in it, but honestly, if I did, I'd be a little spooked.
It'd be, what, like a sociopath?
Something like that.
Hey, look.
Hey, look, another way marker to Canaan. Maybe we didn't need the one Julius had after all. Oh, no, wait, yeah, that's right. We need all of them in order to find the way to Canaan. Damn it!
Look, Luger, the way marker.
Nice work, partner!
Hey, you did pretty good there.
Yeah, it's another,
Good
7
job,
million
Luger.
people murdered, but,
So
you
that was a fractured dimension.
I think your kill
It
count
was.
is somewhere in the multi-trillions
It's
at
true.
this point.
spent
I am
many
a genocidal
sleepless nights
maniac.
wondering whether I should abdicate the throne for Carla's sake. But when it was all said and done, I chose to remain king. Do you know why?
Because you could just give her a hard herb and cure all of it? Because you liked ruling over people? I got his number.
Spoken like a true Olympian. But I suppose you are right, in a way. I cherish my contact with people. It's a source of great personal strength. I suppose
yeah,
that
I mean-
a king's duty to offer guidance to his people is what appealed to me about leadership in the first place.
And then you
Mark
let the
my
rest of the
words,
Chimeriids still
there's
have
a lesson
problems
for
with
you in
mental
this.
health. I mean,
Destroying
granted,
worlds
Rizamaxia didn't
requires
have a
sense
good
of
mental health
detachment
system to begin
that will
with, but
corrode the strongest of souls.
you could have been a
Continue to
trailblazer,
fight on
guys.
your own. The isolation will consume you someday.
So let my friends carry the burden with me,
Being alone, right?
right?
So there's no problem, because the Luger's got all of us.
You know, that's a good way of looking at it, partner.
That's big talk from a little girl.
I mean, she's 6, so she doesn't understand the gravity of us murdering everything. Specialty. Wah, wah.
You know, Gaius, they say the more the merrier about a lot of things, including support.
Like team members.
I suppose you're right. Feel free to call on me if you ever need help.
And there we go. We have the final boss of the previous game.
Whoa, nicely
Wants to
done,
be
Luger.
drinking buddies
It's
with
not
Luger.
Every day you become drinking buddies with a king.
Yeah, I'm moving up in the world, I
Picking up
guess.
the tab?
No, we'll split the bill evenly.
Guess you're not that close of a buddy.
I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be that close just yet.
Man,
Is Luger
I'll
even
be
old
an
enough to
lady
drink?
Before I can finally publish this story about Gaius.
Just publish it under a pen name. Are you okay with that? And what about your other story? We can farm
Yes,
Leia
I
points
got
in
it.
Gaius' chapter 2,
He's
so
not
that's
the
kind of nice.
easiest guy to read, but I know there's a lot going on in that head of his. If I put in the time and effort, I know I'll figure out what makes Gaius tick eventually. Kinda the same with you.
Gaius.
But don't worry,
Why
I'm not gonna
did they
write some
turn me
trashy
into a
tell-all,
marketable
you know.
dumpling?
I'm going to need to go to Canbelar to investigate this. Gaius' trial is over. If he can't, I'm very concerned. Fair enough. Affinity with Gaius and Leia increased. We got the Longdow's Dust, 20,000 gold, a whole bunch of other stuff. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Great job, Lutz. You've been cleared to travel to Lakudum Sea Haven.
Oh, nice.
We're thrilled to see you keeping up with the payments. You know what they say. Everyone admires a dependable man.
Okay, I'm sure they say that a
My
lot.
daddy said that too. He said
Oh,
I'd
okay.
better marry someone dependable, or he won't give his blessing.
Wah,
Then
wah.
again, if a guy's just Mr. Dependable all the time, it's welcome to Dullsville, population U.
Reliable, but somehow exciting. That must be the key.
Why is Nova giving Elle relationship advice?
Okay.
Like, I feel like you shouldn't get relationship advice from Nova because she's
Hey,
just one of
I
those
like your
people.
clothes. Looks like you and I see eye to eye when it comes to fashion.
Just to be clear, I have no intention of growing a beard. Would you take a look at my GHS
boy.
for me? It appears to be broken.
So now we get all the Gaius
What?
stuff.
I need to insert some sort of power source, you say?
Your battery's dead. Hold on, my phone's ringing now.
You hear the news about the Shandu Coliseum? They're signing up fighters for tag battles now. Bet there's a sweet purse at stake. Hint, hint.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Tag battles, you say?
Bam! Got you something. It's a surprise gift. Were you surprised?
Sure I was, even though I knew your affinity was going up.
We've been through an awful lot lately, and I don't know that I could still smile like this if it weren't for you.
I just really love murdering people, Luger, and you keep letting me murder people.
Man, that sounded pretty heavy.
Jesus fucking
Let me dial
Christ.
it down a notch and just say thanks a bunch.
Yeah, alright. Oh, good. Now I can use Swallow Flight. So, yeah, she gives you an art tome when you reach affinity level 5 with Leia. And allows you to use Swallow Flight. It's not Fire Element like it is for Leia. It's just Bash Element, or Strike Element, rather. But,
I'm still 2 T's AC ahead.
Well, Oh no, he got the second half, but not the first half.
Soon.
Okay, do you need to redo these?
Why, yes, I do.
Okay, here you go. You'd feel bad for Nova, but she's too much of a dork. So while Cole is doing this, I can talk about the fact that doing these 2 chapters unlocks different things. So doing Chapter 8, no matter who you go chasing after, unlocks Shandu and the Shandu Coliseum by extension. I think we'll actually be doing some stuff in the Coliseum in this playthrough, unlike in the first game where I didn't really do much of anything in it. Because some of the rewards can be pretty nice. You also have to clear all of the extreme mode versions of the Coliseum in order to use the fully powered Devil's Arms, if I remember correctly, because you have to like custom order create them. So, but that's not available till post game anyway. So, yeah. I like to put Chakra Circle on down on the right stick, or any healing art that is. You're gonna put Sonic Thrust on up on the right stick?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little counterintuitive?
Yeah, just up.
I know, but you're going right. You don't have to use all of his arts, you know. Just use the ones that you know you're gonna use.
Fair enough.
So.
Where the fuck is my...
Like, if you know you're not gonna use Savage Beckoning, you don't have to keep it.
Where's the counter?
Calamity Stance.
Do I have that on somewhere?
Probably. You did.
No, I do not. Okay.
You didn't now, so.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay. You got it internalized?
Relatively.
Okay, I'm sure it'll figure it out. That's why I don't like to mess with it too much. I'm just like, okay, I'll stick this here, and then that's it. I'll just use it forever. So. We need to pay 100,000 gold again, so that's just great. Where are the character episodes this time? Before we go do them. Okay, one's in Duval. One's in Sherrilton, and one is in Canbalar. That's probably Gaius episode 1?
Gaius episode 1, probably Rowan episode 1 or 2. And maybe another Jude episode?
So we're going to have to go to Canbalar in order to do this. So we're going to have to eventually go to Lakudum Sea Haven to figure all this stuff out. But let me think. How do I want to do this before we go? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that all of our items are updated after the fight with Wingull because, you know, we sort of used a lot of them. I mean, we were almost out of orange gels by the time everything was over with, so...
Well, you redo that, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to go use the restroom. Thankfully, I don't need to put the BRB thing on the string.
Yes. Yes. Alright, so buy some orange gels. I think we're good on food. I don't think we need any food. I think I bought all the food when I was back in the thing. So, and to be fair, I can't buy the food here because this doesn't have all the food that I need, so... I think I really need this warrior emblem, but I think I'm going to keep it just in case we use it for a custom order or something. So, you know, and honestly, it might be worth it at some point here soon to just, like, what am I looking for? Potato salad, I think. Yeah, there it is. I don't really need that. Oh, I need small chocolate parfait as well. But it might be worth it at some point to just start buying lemon and pineapple gels instead of apple and orange gels and just use up the apple and orange gels as we go. Until they're gone, because lemon and pineapple gels are much better. They're much more helpful. So, I wonder if we go straight to Canbalar to start. You know, actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure that's Mila episode 2. So that'll be fun, I guess. I don't know how many people we can bring with us in those particular cases, but we'll find out. I mean, I know in Mila's cases, it's like, okay, so Jude and Mila are in the same episode together, so then you get to pick one. So I guess if Cole's still here, we know which one we're picking.
There we go.
Or, no, we kind of have to do the character episodes in between, because if we don't, I don't think they disappear, but I think you eventually can have a hard time unlocking the bonus content if you don't do them when they appear. So we'll go work on that. Let's go see if there's anything else that we can get from doing this stuff. I'm gonna put this on real quick just to check something. Okay, so wherever it is, which it isn't here at the moment, we don't have access. I was going to try to see if I could get access to an art of Luger's. It's one of the last arts he learns, to be fair. That's probably why we don't have access to it just yet. But let's go see where everybody else is at in terms of this stuff. You'll get combo siphon soon, so that's good. Where are you guys at? So you, I kind of want to keep on what we've got there for you because... Actually, maybe I want you on River now. Because I think you have enough now to steal Psych. Oh, okay, well that's kind of nice actually. I might use that in this particular case because stealing is kind of her thing. And she's going to be here more often, so... but I think I want you on River because now I think if you keep going with that, you'll get the Crescent Flash, and then we can stick you on like Starfire Plus or something to get your fire and light up. So we can go from there. You barely got anything out of that, so we'll worry about that later. Probably stick you on Lightning Bolt pretty soon. Oh, good, he finally gets Pulse Shot. It's about damn time. Well, I guess we'll just leave that the way it is. You're pretty good, except for maybe I'd put you on Sunbeam. And you're looking good in that department, so let's put Glacier on for you. There we go. Because Rowan, without his water and earth, is not exactly in the best shape. So, what do we want you on? Maybe I'll stick you on Starfire Plus, so that way you can work on those, because then it's just your wind that's... It's always wind, isn't it, that we have trouble with, but we'll be able to fix that eventually. I think if I remember correctly, the level 2 wind one is actually in Sapstrath Deepwood. There's like a chest that has it, so that's probably why we haven't found it yet. But we'll worry about that later. I'm not really too concerned about it. Did we? No. Okay. Just wanted to see if we needed healing. There are probably new side quests available as well, so there's just a ton of stuff that we can do. Oh, there's new elite monsters as well. Blue Tar in the Xillia Tundra. Really, the Xillia Tundra's available now? Wow, that's surprising. Ghastly Stump, and then Arrow Folsom on the Colmar Trail. But yeah, if the Xillia Tundra's available, actually, that means that one of the enemies that allows us to get a lot of Gald together by fighting it is also available now, because I think it only starts appearing in those areas, so... We still haven't fought Radiant Horn. It's going to be a massacre once we find it.
Yeah.
Do we have enough crown feathers for that just now? Let me take a look. Monster materials, where would it be? Down here. Crown feather. We have 6. Okay, so we don't have quite enough for that yet. We will. We don't yet. Carla's State of Affairs. Bring 3 migrant plumes to the inn at Canbelar. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, it's adding the kitty sightings to all this stuff so that way we can work on them later. And again, we will work on them later. It's just not something that I'm concerned about just yet. And again, all these sealed ones here, we're not going to work on those. But the rest of them we will work on, just not yet. Oh, Fertile Soil Plus, okay. And it's just for beautiful feathers? Sure, why the hell not? Nice and easy. Lightning Bolt Plus. Oh, a Fire Golem wants us to kill an Ice Golem for him. Okay. And then now lava tubes are available and everything. This was a good idea. It's a good idea to do this section. Well, actually, I think you unlock this no matter who you take as your Chapter 8. But it was a good idea. We should, in fact, because with all those extra areas unlocked, that will give us a lot of area to travel to when we unlock Chapter 9 and we finish it, which shouldn't be too long from now at the rate we're going. Yeah, we'll worry about those side quests once we get the next party member into the party. So,
which I'm sure we're both incredibly excited for.
Yeah. Where do I want to go? Well, I want to fast travel, actually. So first, let's do that. Let's go to Duval and just see who needs what here. How about that? I was going to say, why don't we... why don't we keep it up on one of the sides of the couch? Or what? I was gonna say you could keep, yeah, keep it there because then you can look at it, and then if I see anything over on the screen, I'll look at it. How's that? All right, so we'll save here. We'll see whose character episode this is going to be.
It's either
In Duval.
or Jude.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably Alvin.
I've forgotten what his character episodes are.
Well, we're going to find out. But yeah, we'll do all these character episodes, and then if we haven't gotten enough money at that point, we'll go hunting.
Money!
Yeah, that. Alvin's story. Episode 2. I don't remember if we fight anything in this one. Business partners. But I guess we're going to find out in a sec. I know you fight something in the Mila episode 2, which I think
how's
is
it
coming
hanging?
up. So. It's hanging. Fine, what are you up to? Is everything okay? I feel like neither one of these will get me points, so.
Trying to make money, of course.
Of course.
It would help if my partner showed up.
Where is Jurgen anyway? Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing.
We
Hello?
are from the DODA. We've detected a new fractured dimension.
Of course you have.
Great timing, as always.
It's my job.
Oh god, she heard you.
Please receive
Wah,
the
wah.
coordinates that I've sent you. The rift
Annihilated.
appears to be in
Destroyed.
Duval. I look forward to hearing your report.
They found a new one
So-
for you, huh?
Yep, guess we're off to
Gonna
the
take the
fractured
gig?
dimensions. I mean, I don't have much of a choice,
I
so.
wonder what sort of dimension
your
this one will
job.
be.
Trying to entice me into coming along, huh?
I mean, having an extra bodyguard would be nice, even though we already have Gaius. You know it.
It worked.
Of course it did. We're very charming. Okay, so we have to bring Leia and Alvin along because they're, you know, hand in hand, part and parcel here. I think we know who we're also bringing along, though.
Swallow Fury.
So, no, but actually, though, you need to link up with Alvin, and that's why I'm not going to play as him right now, even though I said I was going to play as him because it's his character episode. You need to link up with Alvin because Alvin and Gaius's victory quotes are hilarious.
Yes.
And also, when you get Dragon Swarm, it will be even more
How do I
hilarious.
link again?
It's
It's left and right on the D-pad, right?
D-pad to whomever you want to link.
Ah!
With. So, yeah. Do I need to send the cats out? No, I'll send the cats out later because really, like Kitty Dispatch, it's okay, but honestly, I don't really use it all that much now that I think about it because it's not really a great way of earning money. You can earn more cats, but I don't know if we're gonna get all the cats, to be honest. Like, we'll get all the ones that we can find, but I don't know if we'll get them all through the Kitty Dispatch. Or if we do, I'll just get them, like, you know, off screen or something. Like, when I'm doing the in-between stuff. Alright, let's save here, again. Then we'll go to the Fractured Dimension, and we'll see what we can find. I'm trying to remember what this one was, and I'm drawing a big blank. Oh well.
Same.
Guess we'll find out when we get there. It's in Duval. We've got a healer, and we've got Luger, and we've got Alvin, so we'll take Gaius for more bruising power.
Gaius. Will.
My will is too strong to not take me
The
along.
divergence catalyst is supposed to be the thing in this world that differs most from our own. Let's see if we can track it down.
Alright. Same as always. These guys are both in the red, so... Oh, okay, there's this guy. How about you?
So,
Yeah.
I'm actually doing pretty well in this world?
Nice.
Gotta admit, I've got mixed feelings about that.
Well, let's go see if you guys are off on this marketplace streets. I don't see an Alvin. And I don't see anybody else with the red. Oh, there you are. No, you're the guide for materials. Never mind.
Man,
That's
imagine
not
buying
good.
something in the Fractured Dimension. Every time Luger comes here and like buys boots or something like that, those are the last sales these people will ever make before we annihilate their existence
Yep.
from reality.
Yep. Unfortunately.
The several thousand gold we made in that Fractured Dimension when we were unlocking Gaius, that was the last amount of money those people will ever see.
That sucks for these people. But at the very least, they won't have much time to worry about it because they'll be, erased from existence. Oh, look, we can buy more fine boots. I wonder if we should do that now or if we should just... We'll save our money. How about that? We'll save our money and we'll eventually buy fine boots for everybody because...
The Tales of Xillia 2 experience be like, oh, I should spend some money. Nova just appears behind Luger with a fully loaded 1911.
Are you sure about that?
You haven't paid your debts, Luger.
Oh, okay, so we probably need to go to Helioborg. because they're using rare ore.
An ore that no one's seen before? I think we know what that is.
Yeah.
Better not jump to conclusions. Let's find Jurgen and see what he has to say about it.
Okay, so we gotta go to Triglyph and then off to Helioborg. Let's talk to these people who also have red. Alright, then we'll go to Triglyph, because... Oh no, that's right, I can't go there from here. Can I go there from the station master?
You're in a parallel dimension, my guy. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but will I be able to get a ticket? Because I'm... Yeah, not here. So... Alright, so then I guess that means we're going through a less high road to get to Triglyph, to get to Torbalon. Yeah! Anything new here for everybody else? Yeah, again, no, we'll save our money. Let's see what sort of information we can gather. I thought I just gathered enough information.
Shouldn't be like
Oh, okay, Jurgen's right here. Never mind. It's all good.
Alvin? What are you doing here? Did you already finish the delivery?
Yeah, about that.
The
delivery
trains
gets
aren't running.
changed. Something about a scheduling conflict.
Well, that's just great.
Really? That's awfully sudden. Oh, isn't that Leia? What have you been up to?
Oh, hey! You know, work and stuff.
That reminds me. How's Isla doing?
Pretty well, considering. Baby's doing great too. Kicking up a storm.
You're having a little baby? Wow.
Congratulations. Yeah, how'd that happen? Congratulations.
Thanks. I can hardly believe it myself.
Yeah, me too, because Isla was, something in the last game.
Tail at home already. I'll hold down the fort here. Your old lady's probably eating everything in sight.
Oh no.
You're sure you can handle things?
Trust me. I've got this. I'll check over the inventory and everything. You got the key?
Ah, right. Here.
I guess they only have one key between the two of them.
Alvin.
Yeah?
You're a good partner. Thanks.
I wonder if that's the first time he said that to him. Nicely played. Something wrong. Let's be empathetic. Yeah.
Nah, just thinking about the past.
Are you okay?
Couldn't be better. Except I feel like a jerk for lying to the guy.
Well, yeah. That's a thing.
Oh, is someone worried about me?
Not if you're gonna make fun of me for it.
Well, there's no point in you feeling down about it. Besides, we haven't even gotten to the hard part yet.
At least we know Jurgen wasn't the divergence catalyst.
This key is for a Helioborg storage facility.
Helioborg? Lovely. Let's try not to get lost this time.
So I can take the train there now, right? Alvin's profession?
So I can take the train now,
I
right?
still can't believe you're a businessman now. That's a pretty big transformation for a mercenary.
Is it that much bigger than your transition from nursing assistant to journalist?
Yeah, you've both had some very large career changes recently.
So, let me ask you something. What is it that you find so appealing about your new occupation?
That's fine, just ignore my question. I would say it's being able to buy large quantities of merchandise cheaply. At the moment, you barely need to pay anything in tariffs.
What's a tariff? Can you resell things that profitably? Huh. Which one would Alvin appreciate more? I mean... Honestly, I'm not sure if... Like, that's me being ignorant, but Alvin likes this stuff, so maybe he'd like explaining it? Okay.
Fuck.
I got this. Allow me to explain. A tariff is a tax that governments add onto imports from certain countries in order to make them less profitable.
Well, that's the basic idea anyway. The issue is that Olympias can't possibly compete with the abundant natural resources of Riza Maxia.
Fair enough.
The opportunities are many and the barriers are few. I definitely want to get in on the ground floor.
Before they tax me into the ceiling.
You say things like that, but I think we both know what you really want is to convince Olympias of all the good things Riza Maxia has to offer.
I mean, if he becomes one of Olympias' most successful businessmen, he'd have the influence to do that.
What? Where'd you hear that?
It's nothing to be ashamed about. So Luger, I hope you'll do your part to promote the many fine qualities of Riza Maxia as well.
There might be a place for you in our marketing department.
I'll try. Okay, let's go see if we can actually use the train now. And if not, we'll head through a less high road to get all the way to Helioborg. Oh, good, I can use it now. Good. Now all we have to do is see if that soldier that was there in the Prime Dimension to take me to Helioborg is there. If he's not, well, we'll have to walk, but, you know.
And also, let us hope that we don't get attacked on a train on the way there. But I couldn't say that before the cutscene played.
Well, there's no train to Helioborg, but... Again, we'll see if the soldier's there. So. Why are people getting ready to fight in the streets here? Why are there no NPCs to talk to in the streets
here?
What's
going on with the Luger and Julius of this world?
What, do you want me to go find out?
Maybe they're just living out a normal life together. As long as we're here, want to check in and see?
Is this side content in the side content?
Hey, look.
Hey, look, Julius is here.
Oh, brother.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
What are you doing home so early?
I got out for good behavior.
Well, this is an unexpected guest.
They're friends of mine. So, yeah.
Hey there.
Sorry for just dropping in.
Any friend of Luger's? So, business seems to be booming.
Yeah, no complaints.
Who would have thought little Alfie cries a lot would become such a big deal?
Oh, he knows you in this world.
Little Alfie?
Like, more intimately than usual.
Cries a lot?
Come again?
Have you forgotten? You used to tell me everything. Of course, you were a lot littler then. I remember when Balin used to make fun of you for being shorter than all the neighborhood girls.
So, how old is Julius exactly then, if he's old enough to remember this of Alvin, who can practically be a grandpa at this point?
This is obviously Prime Julius.
Oh no.
In disguise.
I doubt you ever outwitted him.
How?
Oh,
Sorry,
duty
gotta
calls. The Spurious Corporation needs me to actually do things.
Catch you later, Alfie. Don't let
The
Luger do
Spurious
anything I
Corporation
wouldn't.
needs me to go destroy a parallel dimension, even though I am from a parallel dimension.
Oh no.
What was that about?
Well, he knew you a lot better than he knows you in the... You guys knew each other? You two sure seem close. Again, I don't feel like I can get points from either of these, so...
I'm as confused as you are.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, when I was younger, this older kid used to babysit us. He was always humming that song.
What kind of a song?
Really? So your babysitter was Julius?
Oh,
Just
okay.
because it was Julius here doesn't mean it's true in every dimension.
Yeah.
But there can't be that many people who knew me when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, because you left for Riza Maxio with Exodus like 20 years ago, so...
Can't
well,
say
21
I
now.
expected this. Never a dull moment with you around.
Of course not.
Here, have this. I think you could make better use of it than I could anyway. Don't bother thanking me, just take it.
All right.
I always look out for my friends.
Cool. I'll take it. What did we get?
Alvin's chump.
Strength boosters. Now we have strength 3. Perfect. Just keep building them stats, Luger. Just keep building them stats. All right, where are we going now?
Is this going to
Helioborg.
turn into an Eldritch Abomination situation where you set up the main character to do one thing and one thing only?
Kill things? I mean, yes.
Commit rape violence.
I mean, yes. Basically. That's the gist of it. Okay. So. Off we'll go to Helioborg. Again, we'll see if we can... You know, while we're here, let's see if there's any weapon upgrades for anybody as well that we can add. Oh, good. We can buy your equipped weapon now. Which, by the way, let's... Nah, we'll wait on that, actually. Well, restores HP at regular intervals. That's not bad, but we'll wait on that.
We'll see what the enemies do.
There is no guy to take us directly to Helioborg, so we will go this way instead. And that means we can fight things so Cole can link up with Alvin.
And then commit murder.
And we can get one of the better victory quotes in this game. So we'll go do that.
Hopefully it procs.
Yeah, that would be fun if it did. If it doesn't, I mean, that's fine, but... On days when Cole isn't here, though, if we have to do an Alvin side episode, I'm still going to take Gaius with me because Alvin is incredibly sassy when he's the one that triggers the link art with Gaius. So it's pretty great.
They're just best friends.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I'm picking this stuff up. It's not like I need it.
You don't.
I mean, these guys are going to be dead real quick, so...
Did you finish all the stuff for this area?
Yes, I did.
I would hope so. It's right outside Triglyph.
Yep. And now we should finish them pretty quickly, even though they will level scale to us.
On guard.
Okay.
Oh, you're on Alvin. Hold on. We can fix that. Do L1 and down on the D-pad.
Okay.
There. And now link up. Just remember, you have to do Pale Ghost 100 times in order to use it in the air.
Oh, I thought I got Swallow Fury, not Pale Ghost.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Okay. But yeah, as you can see, when enemies level scale up like this, it really doesn't help them all that much. They're pretty tame. So... I mean, they do give you good experience in Gald and all that stuff in Elemental Ore, but...
We have no limits.
Oh, good, you got combo save.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Violence.
Now, every time we get to 9 hits...
That linked art we dig back there, huh? It's like our hearts were beating in perfect harmony.
I guess so.
Whoa, that's kind of beautiful when you think about it.
Leia, you're thinking too deeply about it, but sure.
It's her job. She's a reporter.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, okay. Do I need to give you two a moment?
A moment to dot!
Yeah, that. How does this keep happening? Oh yeah, that's right, because I need to change the order of people. Wow, that was actually halfway decent dodge. Hang on, I'll get out of your way.
Hell, go!
Oh, that was done.
So cool.
Oh yeah, I really got to keep using Falling Snow because it has effects up to 200 uses, so yeah, using it will be good.
Time for our friendship
Demon
pose.
Fang, by the way,
We
is
have
your
no limits.
good one with
Guard impact.
Alvin.
Like guard. Demon Fang. Ah, yes. The easiest art.
Yeah, Demon Fang is your good one with Alvin, so...
I'm going to make it a point to use Pale Ghost at least 5 times every encounter.
I mean, it can't be as difficult as it is for me to have to use Spirit Circulation on Leia 200 times total in order to get the best effects out of that. Or the other one that I'll have to do that I can't do until after Chapter 11 is over, but we'll get to that one.
You sounded
Is
so
that
sad.
3? Is that a 3 link? I think it's a 3 link.
Goddamn.
Oh, we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jesus Christ! Again, I always get surprised at how much damage Falling Snow just does. It's like, okay, 1600. You know, you're doing 200 with your regular attacks, and then all of a sudden,
Like I said.
yeah, use Demon Fang. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's about right.
This is my way.
Bonk.
Quite a bit of experience from these guys too. So, I guess the side episodes are also nice in terms of experience, so that way you can, you know, like keep yourself properly leveled for everything.
The one downside, not having Mila. Wormwrath.
Yeah, that's true. Doing the last near raid right now, and your menuing synced with what's happening multiple times.
You should
That's
fix
funny.
the team, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me fix the team. Oh, that's the problem. They put Alvin back in the second slot for some reason.
Ow.
I wonder why. Let's hope that doesn't keep happening.
It is his episode.
I know it's his episode, but let's hope that doesn't keep happening. I'm just doing this to see if, again, if we can get the whatchamacallit. I'm just doing this to see if we can get the victory thing that Gaius and Alvin do together.
Don't hurt them too much.
Okay.
Gun.
Let me out.
I got you out.
I was stunned before I could get out. Now I can get out.
I shall not falter.
Yes, I will keep using
Hydra
Falling
Strike!
Snow.
I just used Hydra Strike underneath an enemy.
We have
and it
no
really centered
limits.
me on that enemy.
Again, it's a really good tool.
I might swap that thing with Squall because it's just that good. I
It
want that
is.
on a
It's
button
it's
that I
one
can-
it's one of his better arts in terms of like how it helps set you up. So
I will say doing art combos in this game is significantly harder in multiplayer.
yeah, because you can't really. It's harder to keep an eye on who's who and where everybody is. So
Only in this game this splits.
You're lost.
Roger.
Hell yeah. Bonk. Oh, Myra's leaving the
yeah. Oh, I've been petrified. I would say I was stoned today, but actually the saying is not I was stoned today. It's I was frozen today. I mean, not entirely incorrect, but you know.
No apologies.
And now for the other two level ups.
This is the result of my hard work. Heck yeah!
Guess who just got stronger?
Do the ending bit with me. Do it, fucker.
Use more Demon Fang.
SP plus 4.
Oh, look at that. We've killed enough of them to get the second star for the Ancient Cats.
God! Damn.
Well, let's keep going. Get a 3-link going. Why the hell not?
And Rome.
Just let me randomly use Mind Collapse, because why the hell not?
That was actually kind of cool.
Eh.
Never back down.
Try that one. Oh my god. I have been massacred for a second there.
Don't hurt them too much.
Okay, good. I pushed him into it.
That was sick.
You sure have a lot of weapons.
Jumped directly out in front of you.
My sword was in the air. You just alley-ooped him onto it.
Let's put that on real quick, and then keep going. Yeah, I don't remember what you fight in this one. It's been such a long time since I did this one. I mean, I've done it on every playthrough, to be fair, but I don't remember what you fight.
I don't know if that's just because you're blocking the memory because it was traumatic or because it was forgettable.
I mean, let's hope it isn't like Volt
The
again,
former.
but you know, I'm hoping it's not Volt again. If it's Volt again, I'll be a little upset, but I mean, we do have better stuff now than we did, so maybe you need to get the final kill in order to get the thing with Alvin. Maybe do a link art with him as the final kill.
Don't hurt them too much.
I'll leave it for you.
Ah!
Just flying directly over there. Oh, good lord, Leia's trying to take the kill for herself.
Time for some fun.
As always.
I'll just stand here.
Well, not bad.
God damn it.
I must become stronger.
Oh, good, more Demon Fang.
I love spamming. The best kind of retreating you can do in this game is using Soaring Demon Fang like 4 times in a row because it puts you on the other side of the map.
Yeah, it gives you backwards momentum when you use it, so that's pretty silly.
And you just hit the Sonic Thrust in
You're
the air and
lost.
you're like,
Roger.
oh, I can't do anything here yet. God damn it!
Oh, I've been bamboozled. Well, I got another use
Time
out
for
of
some
it.
fun.
As always.
I'll just let this play out.
Onward.
Damn it.
It's gonna happen one of these times, I'm telling you. If we have to bring Alvin into the party in order to get it to happen in between chapters, we will, but it's gonna happen one of these times. Oh, more kitty crisps, that's nice. Yeah, we definitely don't need to be fighting these guys. Like I
Chaos
said,
is so fucking
we
good.
should just be going, but like... I want to get the thing. I want to get the effect that happens. I love how Leia just occasionally just decides to fly through the air in these fights now.
Don't hurt them too much.
Fucking snipe that kill.
You've gotten stronger.
Ooh.
Heat Wave! So now that we have Heat Wave, I should probably mention the fact that you can actually use Crossfire, Heat Wave, and Wings of Destruction all one right after the other with no delay, basically. So
Edgar is a fighting game character.
he is a fighting game character, basically. So you can just, like, juggle the enemy in the air with the earth projectiles, the fire projectiles, and the darkness projectiles. And one of the most ridiculous displays I ever did see.
Don't hurt them too much.
I wonder. Yeah, that leads into Link Cannon, not Demonic Chaos. Got it.
Yeah, it's just regular demon thing as far as I'm aware. Demonic Chaos.
Double twice the power. That sounds amazing.
There you go. Now use Demon Fang again.
I missed every fucking hit of that.
Super easy.
Easy.
Well, at least we know that lottery procced. All right, we'll try one more time on one more fight after this, and then after that we'll just go.
Every hit of Demonic Chaos. Leia literally said, no.
Mine. It is
Our
mine.
kill.
You will share your kill, comrade. Maybe we'll do more than one. Hold the phone for a second.
Oh. Flee.
No. Piece of fuzz from your shorts.
Oh, thank God. I was about to be in pain.
Yeah. Tis not.
You are going to die horribly.
There's another one right here. There's another two right here. Thanks, Leia, for knocking the building. And then I knock.
Double twice the power. That sounds amazing. Huh?
You know what the only problem's gonna be, though?
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Is that you're gonna burn through all of our orange gels before we get to the thing.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a mana bar?
Don't be afraid to taunt, because
What's the
taunting...
taunt button?
L3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because taunting gives you back TP.
If that's the case, then I will taunt for this entire encounter.
I mean, if I had just used pudding cake, we probably wouldn't need to, but... And also, don't be afraid to use Power Charge 1 by guarding for, like, a second, because if you do that, you reduce your TP cost by 25%, so... Make this a bit easier for everybody.
Don't hurt them too much.
I'll just wait here.
This is my way.
I wonder if I can't
we'll
get
get
into the character
stronger.
episode. Hey, look, Divine Ascension.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think it's something that you can get in the character episode. So, yeah, that's the fly that was in here. Right there.
Missed him.
That's okay.
Bastard.
What was I going to look at?
Divine Ascension?
Yeah, because you got to set your arts now that you have it right.
Alright, okay.
Put it on the right stick. I mean, I guess you could stick it where Exalted Divide is, but... Or Celestial Rupture.
Yeah, I haven't been using Exalted Divide.
Didn't you say you wanted to switch Hydra Strike with Squall?
Yeah. Fuck, wrong one.
So press triangle to remove it. Yeah, there you go.
Where the hell is it? Celestial Rupture? Or no, it's Divine Ascension.
Boom! So Divine Ascension is the horny stick, basically.
Fuck.
It takes a lot of wind up, but then Gaius just bonks them for like 1 billion damage. Hydra Strike.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then the Squall goes here.
Okay. Good.
L1 down
gonna-
on the left stick.
Gonna accidentally use Squall instead of Hydra Strike now, probably?
I mean, they're the same art.
Well, one's a strike attack, but...
Hydra
yeah.
Strike's just strictly better Squall. But you equip both for the movement.
I mean, yeah. basically. That's the gist. Yeah. Okay, last attempt, and then we'll just go.
In case any of you were wondering.
Boom!
That's so goddamn funny.
He really wants to use it a lot, and I mean, you get the chance to when you stun the enemies to start the fight. So.
Gun.
I still can't Crimson Fury in the air. How many times have I used that? Hold on.
This fly really likes me.
Like, oh, I'm at 92. I was gonna say I've got to be close.
Sorry about that.
I was gonna go for the horny bonk.
Guess who just got stronger?
We finally got Pulse Shot back. Took so long. You did so much, and it's just a bonk. That's hilarious. It is. It's just a bonk.
When Jimmy gets something that does like a radial stun or just a general stun, I'm having to tell him to give me a call out so I can switch targets, run over, and then divine bonk.
Well, my thought process is basically going to be, because eventually we're going to get Impregnable Guard on Gaius. You get it before you get it for Luger. So you would Fury Stoke the enemies, and they would attack you. You would guard. Then I would stun them when they're done with their attack, because Luger gets a couple of different stun moves, including one with his guns. And then once I do that, then you would go to town and use Divine Ascension to bonk them and start a combo.
Fair.
So.
Oh.
Helioborg. Let's see how much money I need to spend to buy back all the orange gels that Cole used. That's okay.
To buy back all of the orange gels that Cole used.
Oh yeah,
sending our enemies to God.
Pretty much. Do you have any custom orders that I'd want to use here? I think it's all the same. Yeah, it's all the same as it was. Oh, okay. I guess we could make these as well, but it's okay.
We better get it before Jurgen finds us. Otherwise, things won't be pretty.
Yeah, probably. Okay, we gotta go to the research wing. Off we go. I think... Is it in here? Yeah, this is the material warehouse. So there we go. Look at all this ore! Oh, yeah, that looks very vaguely like it would probably be bad for us. And everyone else.
Quite a haul. Someone's been busy.
I have to stab a gemstone now?
What are you doing?
Oh, hi, Jurgen.
Back off!
Hey, relax. What's the problem?
The buyer never got his goods. Why, Alvin? Why did you lie to me? What were you thinking?
I was thinking using a crystal that looks like it belongs in Cinder's hellscape is something we shouldn't do.
How can you do this so casually?
Luger!
Stop!
Do it now!
Why, Alvin?
Sorry, Jurgen. You're not gonna get your answer. Well, that hurts. He hasn't heard that word in a while.
Oof.
And now he has the PTSD from it. That's why I don't remember the boss fight here, because there is no boss fight.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Oh, good. Deja vu.
Listen, about before. I'm sorry about what I said. I never meant to imply I don't trust you.
Well, this is a little whiplash.
Oddly cathartic.
Little whiplash,
I was
huh?
kind of a jerk about it.
Well, you weren't exactly wrong. It's true that I tell lies like it's no big deal.
I mean, it just happened.
I was afraid it sounded like that. I'm sorry.
Quit apologizing. Sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. I didn't mean to interrupt.
To be fair, we just popped into existence, so I'm not sure how you could have interrupted. We didn't even know where we'd end up.
It's easy when I'm just telling people what they want to hear. But when I try to get along for real, I'm pathetic.
I wouldn't say that, Alvin. Also, you really are pathetic. Come on, Luger. Just tell him to cheer up.
Don't be a bitch, Alvin.
A smile better
Do-gooder
suits a
thing going
hero,
on too,
Alvin.
huh? Guess I'll never escape getting pep talks from kids.
Not until you start behaving more like a well-adjusted adult.
Guess I'll just have to redeem myself the hard way. Through honest work.
That seems to be the best way.
I don't have to hit it big from mining ore to make my business a success.
Okay, that's Alvin Chapter 2. Not really that much of a big deal. Nice and quick. 20,000 gold acquired. We are well on our way. We will have it by the time we are done with the other 2 character episodes, so that'll be good. And we've still got some time to spare.
Ow.
Now the real question is, are the other character episodes going to allow me to bring Gaius along? We're going to find out.
This character episode doesn't let you take Gaius along? Leaves.
Cole just walks away from the stream.
Not a goddamn thing here for me anymore.
Actually, I think the next regular episode doesn't allow Gaius to be taken along, so, like the next main one.
Fucking leaves.
Which is unfortunate, but we don't have to do that just yet. Right now, we're looking for,
Rowan.
Rowan episode 2. I think I know where this is going. Hold on. Well, you can still come with us, because Rowan and Elise are going to be coming with us for this next one, so...
Gaius and Ludger versus the world.
We're just bringing Gaius along because Cole wants to be here to play. Cole came to play.
Rowan, you're back.
Man, he really
Lady
kills
Drissel
that
has
Lucy.
been worried sick about you.
My man's is dripped
Pay
out
her a
of his
visit so
mind.
she knows you're okay.
I mean, he has to be.
Why, I intend to do just that. Ah, Luga.
After the butler outfit from the last game, he doesn't have a choice.
I once served Lady Drissel. She's an heiress of the Sherrill family that has long ruled this city.
Yeah, I got that impression when I gave her a
I
gun.
was just about to visit the manor and pay my regards to her, in fact.
Hey,
Maybe we
you
should have
wanna
done
go?
that after
I
this.
want to see her too. You should come with us.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. You're gonna make me choose between Elise and Okay, so R1 sounds like a pedophile thing to say, so... Sorry, Elise, but...
You'd only go if Rowan's along?
No, but I don't want to say the thing that sounds like a pedophile
What are
thing.
we, chopped liver?
It's settled then. Shall we hold hands?
I mean, if we can play a tune while holding hands, I
must
suppose
respond to
nothing will
this
stand in
text.
our way.
Look at those fingers fly!
Jesus fucking Christ, Rowan.
He is very fast on that thing.
Forgive me, I must respond to this text.
I assure you, we can trust Lady Drissel completely. Regardless of your nationality, I know that she will welcome you with open arms.
Drissel is my
I
best
had a-
friend in the whole world. She works really
Oh.
hard, and she's super nice.
Stanced up!
You're 20 years old. Is that correct?
I was so distracted, and then it happened again.
I absolutely adored this book when I was your age. It's my way of thanking you for always helping out this old geezer. And I
mean,
know
you're the best
you'll
character in
put
the
it to
game,
good
Ron.
use.
I mean, he is a pretty damn good spellcaster in this game. Mind gymnastics. Yeah, I was so distracted by the floating man that I couldn't even think about what was going on. But yeah, that gives us access to Intelligence 3, which means now Ludger can inflict status ailments even more frequently than he already could with Crusher and everything else.
Ludger Kresnik, literal destroyer of worlds. Not a joke in this case.
Alright, so, Rowan, you can go in third slot, because that was where you were in the first game when we used you. And then Elise can stay in the fourth slot. And hopefully everybody will stay this way this time, and it won't just switch Rowan into the second slot like it did with the Alvin episode, so Cole can actually play the video game without having to swap every time.
Me doing things like, oh, yeah, I'm playing Gaius, meanwhile I'm just playing Rowan.
I'm playing, guys. Fireball! Wait a minute, why'd that come out of my hands? Yeah, I forget if
Beg your pardon. I've just
Rowan
remembered
fights
an
things
urgent
in this.
errand.
Wonder if that's his chapter 3.
Please, go on ahead without me. I'll follow shortly.
I have to go get ammunition for Lady Drizel's gun.
Nothing
Yes,
important.
so that the
It won't
cockroach
take but a
can't
moment.
continue to come back to life.
He sure left in a
We need
hurry.
silver bullets because the cockroach is now a vampire.
What's old Beardo up to?
We could go see Drizel, but it might be better to follow him to make sure he's okay.
It is Rowan. He'll be fine.
Why? He did say to go without him, but I don't know.
Look at Rowan.
He's our friend.
Yeah, I'm worried about him.
One of my favorite things about
Let's
Rolo
hurry.
is how
He went
sometimes he'll
towards the
just be
Colmar Trail.
passively just
Catnap.
catnapping in the middle of a serious cutscene.
Yes.
Just.
Oh, they switched the party again, I think. Hang on, maybe
I'm
not.
still in the second slot.
Yeah, you're still in the second slot, I think. So
Everything
let's
is
just make,
fine.
let's just make sure you're not still in the second slot. You would have been playing as the healer.
Fuck.
Also, why did... Oh, no, I remember why they put Alvin in the party, because Rowan's not in the party. Duh. Alright, who else are we taking with us? Mila?
Yeah.
Mila. Wormwrath!
Bonk.
Because we need the caster. Is that the, oh no, I was gonna say, is that one of the notorious monsters? I guess we could fight the stuff on Colmar Trail now that, you know, we actually have a reason to, but...
Like
we're
avoid all
here.
these encounters. We might be getting Rowan back faster than we can get into an encounter with Mila.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of the devil...
Did he turn into the jet black feather guy?
Olga, I wish you'd gone ahead as I asked.
Well, why? What are you up to out here? Are you hurt? Do you need a psychic
I
restoration?
shall feel this tomorrow, but no injuries of consequence, thank you.
Okay, good.
Did these people attack you? But why?
They're from a group of extremists who oppose peace between the realms. They don't seem particularly fond of me.
So they're with
I took
Exodus.
the opportunity to settle our political differences, at their insistence, of course.
They look different from most Exodus members. So that one sounds accusatory, so this one.
Those proposing radical change never take the safe path.
That's true.
I was fully prepared to contend with this level of resistance. At my age, I have little time for regrets. I will give this cause everything I have.
Because frankly, I may not wake up tomorrow morning. And then you'd be out one
I've
spellcaster.
received another message.
Oh, here it goes again. Fastest fingers in the west.
Marcia.
Marcia the Chancellor?
You two are pen pals?
You know, actually,
Incidentally,
since he's
yes. I
kind of
reached
like
out to her
Gaius'
after
second
the
in
last
command.
fractured dimension incident.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it makes sense that they'd
I'm
have
happy
some
to
point of
say that
contact.
now we like to exchange messages from time to time.
Nice.
Rowan out here.
So what does her message say? Smooth moves there. I think I have to. Yeah.
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 How did I know that was
It's
going
not
to be points
like
up
we're
for Rowan?
exchanging state secrets. We just discuss the works of Bradbury and such. Charming.
Next thing you know, you guys will be
So,
dating
what
in
does the
Marksburg
message
Harbor.
say?
I'll read it aloud.
Okay.
We've received intel that Olympian extremists intend to make an attempt on your life.
Wow, that's an
Please
incredible
respond
Marcia
with your
impression,
current
Rowan.
whereabouts immediately. I will do everything I can to help.
Imagine if the camera just cut
You
back
sure
to him and
are
he was
Mr.
doing that voice.
Unpopularity.
Wait, but help's on the way, right?
We're gonna find
No
out,
help
because he
will
just
be
texted.
forthcoming. I have declined her offer.
Oh.
You declined?
Probably to make sure nobody else gets hurt, right?
I know that she
We can
means
handle
well,
it.
and for that I am most grateful. Yet I fear the opponents of peace might take advantage of the situation to undermine the diplomatic process. Therefore, I shall handle this myself.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ, Rowan.
Also, not nice, because here they come.
Here?
Of course they are. Why
Things are
wouldn't they
moving
be?
too fast.
Alright, so I was gonna say, is Rowan back in the party? Yes, he is. Let's put him, you know, well, not him where he needs to be, but let's put Elise down here where she needs to be so Cole can actually play the video game. There we go.
I am going to commit great violence.
I mean, it's Exodus, so you should.
Who are they?
Just your everyday invader.
What the hell is that thing? They set a mine! Oh, look, they're weak to slash. It's a good thing we brought you along. I also don't know why I'm playing as Luger, even though this is Rowan's episode, but, you know, it's okay.
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring. Hope you don't mind.
Nice.
Calamity
Why did
stance.
this happen?
Sorry to get you all involved.
It's okay. We're just upset you hid this from us.
Come on, Rowan. Elise is like one of your best friends and your pupil. But anyway, yeah, Elise gives Tipo Drain in this game, just like she did in previous games, and she absorbs easier from speed-type foes and foes being juggled.
You've gotten
Cool.
stronger.
Juggled in the air, you said.
You're gonna commit murder,
An old
Cole.
dog can learn new tricks.
As always.
I'll keep getting better, bigger and better.
We just need to get you something other than that mace, Elise, and then you'll be in great shape.
Character
It
benefits
seems
from
we all
person being
made it.
juggled in the air. Gaius, real shit.
Gaius is like, now I need to link with Elise.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ah, Chancellor Marcia.
Here we go again.
Part of me wants to call you a fool, but I know that's not true. I had the same concerns as you. Be safe, Rowan. I look forward to sitting opposite each other at the next diplomatic conference.
Man, again, they're already getting to first base with one another.
As is this King Gaius you so honorably serve.
It sounds like you've really
First
gotten
and
the
3
Chancellor
feet
to
away.
trust you and Gaius.
How I wish I could believe that.
If only Gaius was like, you know, not completely oblivious about these sorts of things. No, she's right. She's right, Rowan.
Gaius, who is examining his blade after the battle, completely
Widespread
ignored
joy
this
is a
entire
greater joy for
conversation.
all.
Basically,
I know you
yes.
can do it.
Thank you, everyone. Now, I do believe
That was a
we're
ton of
late for an
affinity we just
appointment
farmed with
Lady
Rowan.
Giselle.
Let's not keep her waiting.
And it's actually kind of nice, though, because if you can get everybody to rank 5 on their affinity, you can gain access to exclusive arts that Luger normally could not use, like Swallow Flight that we get for
realize we were being followed?
getting Leia to level 5. So
This sort of thing is a walk in the park.
remember, I was a strategist for the military.
Stand here all day.
Jude, where the hell did you come from?
Jude teleporting in.
Also, they swapped you out of the second slot again.
I get the feeling this is going to be annoying.
Well, honestly, this is basically the end of the character episode, and Rowan's major fight is in episode 3. So, judging by what's happened so far.
It's so good to be home. You both look well. What a relief.
Please, come inside. I finally finished up cleaning up all the cockroach
Happened to
guts
be in
from
the
the inside of the parlor,
So,
so we can have
thought
tea.
we might impose upon you for a moment.
You know you're always welcome here. And you too, Luger.
Just because I brought her a gun,
What about
thanks.
me and Rolo? Of course. I'm delighted to see you too. You have the best timing. I've been planning a little activity I was hoping to share with you. An
And what's
activity?
that?
What do you have planned, milady?
Well, you see. Ooh, what could it be? It's a time capsule.
I was going to say, don't keep us in suspense, but there you go.
Time capsule?
Can I join in? Farming Rowan affinity.
Of course. The more the
Best
merrier.
affinity. Aside
What's
from
a time
Gaius
capsule?
affinity.
It's a casket filled with
I feel like
all
Gaius
sorts of
affinity,
items.
when you're here, is
We'll
going to be
bury
hard to
it
farm
and dig it up
because
years
I
from
can't
now
link
for
with Gaius.
nostalgia's sake. It's
Fair
great
enough. Good thing I'm
fun.
not going to be here consistently.
Hey, that does sound like fun.
Just
But
means
why
you
the
can link
sudden
with Gaius.
interest in
Touch them
time
when I'm not here.
capsules?
It's like I never left.
It's not
I mean, there is a
I've
way to
been
get
planning
a
this for
bunch of extra
ages.
affinity pretty easily, but again, we need to get through chapter 9 first.
I
so.
wanted to do something together that we'd all remember. Something unforgettable. I love it. Then it's settled. Everyone, pick something you're willing to part with for a while. What should
Okay.
we bury? How about you, Tipo?
Oh my god.
I'm claustrophobic!
I'd be buried alive!
What should I choose? The harder your decision,
Just don't bury the
more
watch. We
memorable
kind of
it'll
need it.
Don't bury the MacGuffin.
Very well said, Lady Giselle.
Okay.
So, time
go
capsule.
figure out what you like to have buried, everyone.
I'm going to bury my reading glasses. But Rowan, you need those to see. No, I don't. They're a distraction.
I use them to flash my enemies with the shine of the light off of them.
It's like a flashbang grenade. That is something I could actually see him saying.
Yeah, genuinely, I could too.
Have you decided
Alright,
what you
so.
want to put in the capsule?
Nope, I want to see what my decisions are first. I have just the thing in mind, I'm still mulling it over. I'll look at my options in the menu. Okay, so this is the reason why you can't get rid of Luger's starting equipment, the spurious stuff, because you can bury them in the time capsule. So you can choose to bury spurious blades, sledge, or shot, and just suffice it to say, later on in the game, we will have an excuse to dig these up, and you'll get a better version of them, because apparently sticking them in the ground makes them more powerful. I guess the elemental ore inside of them absorbs the elemental ore of the ground. I don't fucking I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but it adds the earth element to whatever you bury, so I'm going to bury the Spirius Sledge because that's the one that I typically use elemental attacks on. So.
Great! Everyone's ready!
There's something
Let's
really
bury
funny
the capsule
about
right here.
About Ludger just being like, I know what I'm gonna bury. Sledgehammer.
My collapsible sledgehammer.
Done and done.
How did you lift that?
How
It
long
takes
do
a
you
lot of
intend
effort to
leave it
lift my
buried,
sledgehammer.
Lady Druselle?
Good question. I figure an even decade will do.
Man, that's a while. I'm gonna have to wait a long time before we can get that back.
10 years. You'll be a grown-up, Elise.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm afraid I might not be around.
Hush, Rowan. This just means you're stuck staying alive for at least another decade.
I guess now he has no
I
choice.
expect you back here in 10 years, no matter what.
Well, Rowan, if you were concerned about death, don't be.
Lady Druselle.
Lady
Because
Druselle has a gun now.
She
can shoot death.
Yes.
That's an order.
I mean, it's light element, so.
Yes, mistress.
Oh boy.
10 years. I hope the time flies by. I wonder what the world will be like then.
Hopefully, Jude's Spyrite research will bear fruit. But we'll find
Hopefully
out.
the cast will get therapy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Especially Gaius.
And Jude.
Jesus Christ, they both need it.
Oh, good, we got more Rowan affinity.
Patches of white hair. Here, I'll let you borrow my touch-up dye.
Oh, thanks, but the white hair is on purpose. I'm pretty sure it's actually Luger's natural hair color. The black is the dye. They absorb latent energy in the dirt, you guys. Yeah, pretty much. That's the gist of it, so. Oh, that's the man. You know, mentioning collapsible weaponry reminds me of Dragalia Lost. One of the characters that joined the main cast had a Gatling gun with collapsible barrels for easy transportation. I gotta imagine it would be a little bit easier to move around, yeah, if you didn't have to worry about the barrels getting in the way of everything. So, okay, so next one, like I said, I'm pretty sure is Mila episode 2, so we'll bring Mila and Jude because they're required, and then we'll bring Gaius because
I'm here.
Cole's in the room, so. And we didn't get any money for that one. How's my affinity anyway? Did I just get to like level 4 with Rowan just there? Yes, I did. So we're doing pretty good on affinity with everyone except for Mila and Elise, but that's okay. We will work on them a little bit at a time. And also, again, I'm not really too concerned about affinity because there are easier ways to get affinity later on. So. Alright, so we're cleared to go to Lacutum Sea Haven. So let's go to Sapstrath and then take a ship to Lacutum Sea Haven. And actually, I should probably also take this opportunity to purchase a few things. I don't think we used anything there. No, we didn't. Okay, good.
Don't worry, later in the game we'll have billions of dollars. So we can
Well-
buy several billion orange gels.
Well, I don't know about that one, but we will have more money than we have now. So, oh, I can buy chocolate parfait from here. So good, we'll buy that. We'll buy our small Mabo curry that we used up. And then off we go.
See, my luck is going to be, I'm going to be like, damn, I'm too tired to finish out this episode. Let me go back in my room and stretch out for a while. And this one's going to have a massive boss encounter.
This one does actually have a boss encounter in it, so.
Of course it does.
However, I will say this. First of all, we're going to be running directly to Cambalar, which is a long walk, but we're going to be running directly to Cambalar. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is we're not going to fight anything along the way. I don't think I'm even going to fight anything inside of the dungeon in the Fractured Dimension because I'm trying to fight as few things as possible until we get to the next section of the game where we unlock the next character.
God damn.
Now, do we fight that Bakura, though?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, grab your controller.
It's right next to me. Everything is fine.
Do we have food on? No. What food do we use, Cole? Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
It's this one. It's only one battle worth, so.
Money!
Extra cash, because we didn't get any from the Rowan fight, or Rowan episode.
The question is, can we catch this thing?
Nope. Not unless I run for it! And hopefully he doesn't slide too much. Okay, there we go. I got him. Alright.
Okay.
So Falling Snow worked really well last time, so let's just try that again. I'll link with Jude. So you can keep linking with Mila. Although it probably would be more worth it, actually, for me to... Oh, no, never mind. Jude has a link art with me doing this, so... Nice. That was like 6,000 damage. Boom!
Did 2,000 damage.
Look at what he has to do to mimic a fraction of my power. But yeah, with Jude in the party, we've got the healer, so that'll make things a little easier. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your power charges, because that gives you access to the extra TP reduction. Oh, he cocked me out of it. Boom! That does help, though. The extra damage. Okay, got it.
If you listen closely, I was going
Oh
to
my
do it
god,
again.
lottery procced!
God! Damn.
That's an extra 4,000 gold.
Money.
Damn, that's nice.
Money. Money. Money.
Hello, I like money. It's also unfortunate that seafood stew is not going to be available for a while.
Oh.
We have no limits.
Oh my god.
We got a lot of elemental ore there too. Also, you got Dragon Swarm. And
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, and Power Charge 3 because we're some of us are at level 40. Cole.
Every day I grow stronger. When I get Swallow Fury, I am going to be unstoppable.
Where are we in terms of your ore now? Ah.
Ah.
Well, we're getting there because look what you get pretty soon.
Incineration Wave.
It costs 60 TP.
However,
it's one of Gaius's best combo finishing arts because it hits like 8 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Gaius. And that's the thing about Gaius,
I
right?
think you
is
can just
that
take me off Yggdrasil at this point and just put me on, like, fire.
well, I kind of want to keep you going on Yggdrasil because, again, first of all, you're the latest party member we got right now, and second of all, we need to get you closer to Swallow Fury.
Swallow Fury.
But yeah, like
Swallow
I said,
Fury.
I'm not really concerned about Allium Orb stuff like at all because starting after Chapter 9, we will have access to much better extractors. So.
I can put the controller in because we're not fighting anything over there.
Yes. Unless I run into something by accident, like that guy.
I really thought you were about to do a hard right, just run into it because I just put my controller down.
But yeah, don't worry about the materials and everything that we can get here. We will come back through here with a different party when we get the other party member. I don't know if the different party will include the final party member, but we'll see.
Oh boy, I sure can't wait for the new party member. I totally don't have a 30-minute character rant prepared for the end of this game.
Ooh, hang on. I can use what we just got here. There we go. Perfect.
I am 100% not molding at the thought.
You know what the worst part is, though, about the final party member? Is that she actually is one of the best healers in the game, surprisingly enough.
She's also technically the best Link partner.
She's like...
For me.
She's like 0.9 Elise and 0.9 Rowan in a single character.
Which is goddamn terrifying if you know the terminology.
Yeah. Man, we're only getting like 10 elemental ore from this place. This place blows in terms
The
of
fracture
ore
dimension
grinding.
spoiled you when it was giving you like
40,
45.
yeah, 45 and 1, which I mean, we'll get that in Cambelar. The problem with it is that it's like a set amount, like there's a range, and there's a low chance of it being
also, you were
that
wrong.
high end.
The temperature here did not increase by 5 degrees. It is increased by 10.
Well, let's see how Hunter's doing. Hold on. Yeah, we should turn his light off real quick.
I told you. I told you.
Because it's 86 in there right now.
God. Damn.
Ooh. I don't know what this is. I guess we're going to find out when it loads.
So this
There
is
we go.
Shandu.
Oh, that's why it took
I
so
heard it was lively, but this is more than I expected.
Definitely. There's a Colosseum here. I
So they're
imagine
trying to
that's
point
at
us
the
in case you forgot about the Colosseum
If
thing.
arena fighting doesn't get your blood boiling, you're dead inside. I'm tempted to sign up again myself.
Didn't we only sign up once?
Leia's got a fighter's passion.
We could probably do the arena, since, you know.
Who
there's
among
two
you
of them.
has the courage to fight beside me?
Oh no. Oh no.
Looks like Leia's not the only one.
But it would certainly turn some heads if Gaius were to suddenly show up in the Colosseum.
But he's undercover.
Could be an issue if King Gaius were to register, yes. But no one would bat an eye at Playboy aristocrat Erston and his fighting companions.
Oh, no.
Fighting companions were up for that.
And no one's going to recognize their king if he puts on a trench coat?
Yes.
You're just splitting hairs.
No, it's like Clark Kent.
The Colosseum is a cruel yet sacred battleground where combatants put their skill and lives
He's so
on the line.
ready.
He would know this, yes.
Those with the courage to face it.
I love how
must do
he's
so
gathered a
with all
crowd
their
from
strength
talking
and
about this.
all
Look at
their
these
heart.
people over here.
Hearing all this really makes me want to jump in and fight already. Come on, everyone! Let's get in there and do this! Yeah!
You sure played them like a fiddle.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How did this ruffian get to be king?
Because he beat the Colosseum when he was 12 years old. Monsters and Humans. Oh, by the way, before we do that one, you can go do the Colosseum now. The prizes are pretty well worth it. There's single tag and then advanced tag, which is, or not advanced tag, there's single tag, which is 2 people, so 2 party members. It can be Luger and somebody else, or it can be 2 separate people from Xillia 1. But basically you pick the 2 and then you go fight. And then there's the party one, and they go in 3 ranks. It's Novice, Advanced, and Extreme, if I remember right, or Novice, Advanced, Elite. Something like that.
We could absolutely do the single one where it's just you and me. We don't need link partners.
Yeah, well, there are prizes for doing those. Like, you get a prize the first time you do the single tag one. And then you get a repeat prize when you do it the second time. And I think the basic version, like the beginner version or the first level of it, doesn't give you a really good beginner prize. But the advanced one gives you like 10,000 gold. And then the elite one gives you like 50,000, if I remember correctly. The party one gives you like some items instead, I think, though, that don't sell for a whole lot. It is a good way to get Alexandrite for your whole party, though, if you really want it. Unfortunately, Alexandrite was nerfed in this one. It only gives like 12% extra HP and TP, so it's not nearly as worth it as it was in the first game. The boots are taking over the accessory economy more and more with every passing day. Monsters and Humans.
Guys, there are monsters here. There are monsters in the city.
Yeah.
It's okay. Those monsters don't attack people. They actually have quite a gentle temperament.
But they're monsters. I mean, look at those claws.
Let me give you an example to illustrate Alfred's point.
Ever the teacher,
At a
Rowan.
quick glance, Gaius here looks like quite an unfriendly man. Downright terrifying, some might say. But does that mean that he's necessarily a scary person on the inside?
No, I like His Highness. He takes me shopping sometimes.
He does?
This skit is made
I wonder.
slightly funnier when I imagine that Gaius is just standing stock still, like he does.
Just like Gaius, with his surprising affinity for children, you can't judge every book or monster by its cover. And in Gaius's case, I'm sure spending time with you conjures up happy memories of doting on his own little sister.
I mean, that's probably not wrong.
As another example, you're far more alert than I'd expect
Never-
a man
never
your
mind.
age to be, Rowan. I'm pleased your nerves are as spry as your mouth.
Oh, that was nothing. But you know it's poor form to tease the elderly.
What happened? Why are they fighting now?
Oh, don't pay them any mind. Some people show their embarrassment in odd ways.
Oh,
Rowan
boy.
and Gaius are amazing.
They are a good combo. Like, I like that they had them kind of be like partners in this one, because it just feels like it fits, honestly, because Rowan would probably be the best person to give Gaius advice at this point, since he's done so much for the rest of the country. So, I don't
Best
know.
Rowan.
It fits for me. Anyway, we have to manually walk all the way to Cambelar now, if I remember correctly, in order to get the next character episode. Let's just double check. Yes, because Shandu is here. That means this is through the Mon Highlands, which means this is Cambelar. I know why we have to walk all the way there, but it is kind of a pain in the nuts to have to do it.
Why do we have to walk all the way there?
Because the next character episode is there, so we want to do that before. Because we want to basically make sure we're doing the character episodes as they come up so that we don't miss any, because I don't want to miss the bonus episode that you get at the end for doing all of them.
Fair enough.
Alright, so we already killed everything we need to kill here, so that means it's a good reason for us to just wander right on through. There is stuff to pick up here, but I'll just come pick up this stuff off screen, honestly. Like, we don't need
You
to
just
worry
picked
too
up
much
one of the
about it.
guards' wallets. How do you feel?
My pouch, it's gone! The boy! Get out the way! That's how I feel. And if you don't get that reference, well, if Marie's still listening, I'm sure Marie gets that reference. Don't worry, I will be gone. I only have 2 more areas to go before I will be gone. But yeah, so the elemental ore in each area is a range, so like we got 45 a whole bunch of times when we were over in the other area, but it's like between 10 and 45, so it's a rare chance to get the max. As you can see. Oh, there's a hole over here. I'll go grab this one while I'm here, because I saw the hole. But yeah, we'll come back through here when we actually... Cat!
It's like Zix.
If you give
Zexes?
cats food before you send them out, they'll come back more quickly.
Rolo's like, more food?
Rolo heard the word food and then turned back into a cat.
Mm-hmm. Just instantly alert.
Rolo, the enemy is food. Rolo turned into a fucking tiger.
I'd be down to have Rolo as a party member.
Later in the game, they just reveal that Rolo has a chromatus.
Oh dear God. Okay, one more screen. We're not going to go to the Silent Cave yet. Because we don't have to. I probably should have just saved it in the Fractured Dimension. I figured there'd be something over there, but I think there was just like one ever bloom. It's like, no, I don't actually need that, thanks. I'll cut a little line of elemental ore through here, though. Because I'm sure that'll help. These people keep telling me to be gone, so I might as well oblige. Alright, last little bit of ore. There's one treasure bag over here. And then we're back in Candelar for the 2nd time today. Oh good, another loose stick. I will save in the actual place. Just want to double check before we go to it. We think we're good on these. Yes, we're good on these.
Ow.
And yeah, it's Mila episode 2. And I remember why we need to be here. And we will find out why in just a moment, because as you may recall, we made a promise to Mila about helping her cook. So, here we go. Okay. In a city we don't really know?
Nope. Try again. We're heading out. Make sure your gear's in order.
Okay.
Mind telling us where we're going?
Someplace in the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
To get a bear paw.
Okay, why do we...
We're gonna see a bear?
I wouldn't be that excited about this, Al.
Correct. I heard they live nearby. You can make a world-class soup stock out of a bear's paw, you know. I'm talking grade A gourmet.
I think Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening would disagree with you.
Do you mean the ones that live in the Nala lava tubes?
Oh, you've seen one? Is it cute and fluffy?
No.
Those aren't exactly bears. They're violent bear-type monsters.
But they are a little fluffy if you can get to them before they kill you.
Precisely. Why do you think I asked for your help?
You asked? You're kind of putting us on the spot. I feel like neither of the above here are going to help me out here, honestly. I'm just going to say this one. It's hard to get affinity for Fractured Mila.
You did promise to help, Mr. Second Best.
That's true, I did.
So it's settled then. Let's hunt some bear.
I'm going to regret this. Oh no. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, Rolo.
If I could just get my hands on a bear paw.
I don't think I like
She's very
the glimmer in
excited
her
about
eye.
this.
Elle and the other Mila. So we have to go to the Nala lava tubes, which will take us through Xylan Woods Temple and into Xylan Woods. So we'll do that in a second.
Hey, listen, I know all about gourmet ingredients too. Have you ever heard of rose petal jam? It's super sweet and smells great.
That hardly sounds like a gourmet ingredient.
It's rose petals, though.
The price of roses varies by type, after all.
No,
I'm
it's
surprised she
super
knows
gourmet.
that.
My daddy made it out of roses that he planted just for me. He said it was the only jam like it in the entire world. You can't get more gourmet than that.
That was just your father trying to impress you.
Damn, way to kill her mood.
You wouldn't say that if you tried it. You can't just go around dismissing everything like that. That's why you're so close-minded and ignorant.
Here we go again.
I already know way more about everything than you do.
You think you can rival the knowledge of the mighty Maxwell? You've got pluck, I'll give you that.
These two are never going to stop arguing with each other, are they?
But I know way, way, way more than you do about every topic in the entire universe.
Oh, God.
More than that. Way,
Rolo just looking between more. Rolo
Oh,
just looking
is that
between
all?
them.
Because I know way, 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 way more.
Yeah, still, really classifying the mood there, Rolo. Are there any new custom orders that we can get here? Yes, Prometheus water. Unfortunately, Zeus Crusher water is not available. Prometheus water would be nice right about now, though, for, you know, being able to kill things in the lava tubes. I'm gonna equip Zeus Crusher Darkness before we go in there, because I'm gonna get fucked if I use fire in the Nala lava tubes. And actually, it might not be a bad idea to have you equip this, even though it is worse for you, technically speaking. You're gonna stick with Shiranami.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Maybe you'll get a water blade out of this. Hold up. Hold the phone. We might get something. Damn.
Suffering.
Well, Rowan gets a water harpoon. Jude gets a deluge fist. But we don't have any of the materials for it. I mean, we will if we go to Xillia Woods Temple, but, you know. Actually, you know, now I'm thinking about it, it might actually be better to leave the Kukri on Mila because, yeah, it gives her the 8 AC. We'll get everybody 8 AC eventually, but not yet. I wonder if we can go into Xillia Woods Temple and rest for free like we did in the first game, since we seem to have a little bit of lower HP values than we should. Well, only one way to find out. Which we walk in and get into like a super boss fight or something.
Remember in the first game where there was a super boss here?
Yeah.
Me too. That was fucking horrifying. You go through this entire side quest like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, we're summoning the devil!
Yes. Well, there was a check. Yes, okay, we can rest here for free. Good. So here's another free resting point.
Yes, just sleep in the abandoned church. You totally won't be violently murdered in your nightmares by a horrible eldritch abomination that lives in the basement.
I mean, what if we woke up and we were somewhere else?
There's just a little horror cue when it happens.
Just a Dark Souls-esque situation.
It's that one chest in Elden Ring that just teleports you to an endgame area.
Pretty much.
You know, I vividly remember watching somebody go through that, and the only response he had after walking outside and getting murdered by the horrible centipede demons was like, why? Just this weak little, why?
I mean, that sounds correct, yeah, basically. Now, here's the real question. What do Gaius and Jude have for link carts? Oh, good. Homing shot upgrade. Gaius and Jude have Demonic Shockwave. It is both slash and strike. Twin Lance. And Twin Lance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so you have Demonic Shockwave, Twin Lance. Also, you have Spirit Geyser.
Yes.
And Worm Wrath. So, pick who you want, and I'll use the other one as my link partner.
I'll use Jude for the sake of Jude.
You'll use Jude because this is Mila's character episode, and actually, now that I think about it, hold on. There. Now you can use Luger if you want.
I'm borrowing Luger.
Although that also means I need to set up Mila's arts and stuff, so I will do that in a moment.
When we're about to get into an encounter, because...
Did I eat food? Yeah, I ate pudding cake, okay. Well, if we get in any fights along the way, I guess that'll be good. The bear that we're looking for, if I recall correctly, is in the same place that the boss fight would have been if you did Mila's side here. So basically, like, the central area of the lava tubes is where you're gonna get into the fight. So as long as you're ready before then, you should be fine. If we don't get ready before then, well, I'll do it when we get there, I guess.
Imagine you beat Xillia 2. You get through, you do the whole thing, and the menu pops up, like in the post-game things, it just says, Episode Julius unlocked.
You'll be fine. Just a little bit longer. I bet that bear is just ahead.
I'm thinking you're not correct. I'll just leave that there. We'll come back for it. Okay, so the bear is that way.
Why am I imagining it's just party running through? I bet the bear is just ahead. Finally sees the bear. Everyone in the party going, oh no. Mila charging ahead. Gaia standing there stoically but internally screaming.
Why does this have to happen again?
Gaius just gets punted across the room.
You know, I was just thinking about it, actually. So I was talking about, like, oh, yeah, well, you know, Alvin and Gaius, their interactions and the victory quotes and everything are hilarious. Aren't Matt Mercer and Travis Willingham both on Critical Role together?
Yep.
Yeah.
That explains it.
That explains a lot, actually. We're going to get into a fight. Never mind.
Never mind, the jukes were too hard.
I have dodges and ducks and dives.
I can't remember if Travis
Another
Willingham
one?
is the one that I'm thinking of. Probably.
He's the deep-voiced one.
Oh, yeah, him and Matt get into shit all the time. That's great.
So basically, any of Alvin and Gaius's banter is just exactly what you'd expect from the both of them. I don't know about this. No, never mind. He turned and it was fine. Before we go to the next screen, since he's not chasing me, I think before we go to the lake area, we set Mila up real quick.
I may need to change my arts as well.
Oh, we got Crescent Flash finally for Leia. Good, now she has everything that she needs. Oh, here, you do that first, and then I'll set Mila up, because I gotta set her all the way up.
You entertain the audience. Demon Fang, Celestial Rupture. What was I changing?
Did you get,
Alright, I was gonna put Sonic Thrust right here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you get anything that would give you...
Actually, hang on.
Reason to do it?
I'll put it back on, don't you worry.
And boom! Dragon. So I would replace Squall with Dragon Swarm, honestly.
Yeah, you're right. Dragon Swarm.
Its TP cost is a little high, but like
light.
Being able to build combos with something that hits 5 times is pretty good.
Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing
Divine Ascension. You're missing the horny stick.
Divine Ascension can go here.
Boom!
Soaring Demon Fang.
And again, remember, if you're not going to use it, don't worry about setting it, because we're just going to try to use these to build combos. So try to think of a combo that you can use in order as you're going. So like you know, obviously
Pale
once
Ghost
you
is
get
gonna be
Swallow
there.
Fury, you'll get it for Pale Ghost.
Exalted Divide, I'm gonna move. Pale Ghost is gonna go down there, and Swallow Fury is gonna go there.
Okay. That makes sense.
Just remind me that Divine Ascension is
down on the right stick.
Down on the right stick.
Nice and easy. Okay.
Soaring Demon Fang I'm gonna keep here because I'm using that as a get the fuck away tool.
Okay. Now to set up Mila. Splash. Oh, I have Shining Prism already? Jesus Christ. I didn't think I had it already.
That, and you mentioning it offhandedly.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd have it already, but hey, there it is. How do we want to do this? So basically, I want her to be casting because we have 3 characters that'll be meleeing. So I kind of want her casting just very similarly to how Rowan is casting, even though she's actively worse than Rowan at casting stuff. Divine Streak can go here. I guess Arrivederci can go here for now. Or do I want these on the L1? No, I'll leave these here for now because, again, we're basically just going to have her be casting. I'll set Fireball over here, I think, even though I don't think we'll be using that in this fight at all. And then, can we get Binding Sphere in here? Yeah, there we go. Because then she'll have access to all 6 of the regular elemental attacks, plus Slash if she can get into the, like, attack zone. I don't think she'll be in the zone where enemies, like, will actually, like, this enemy will actually be hittable in melee range for her, but you know, it's there just in case. I was gonna say you're probably way ahead on that now, so that's fine. Oh good, we could get Sunburst and Cyclone for you if we set Lightning Bolt. We want to keep you on Yggdrasil because you're still getting close to Incineration Wave. Jude, I think you need River. Yeah, we'll just give you a River because that's where your lowest one is at the moment. You are a little lopsided out of Breeze as usual, so maybe I'll do Tornado. I mean, you're already way ahead on the dark stuff, so maybe I'll just do Breeze for now. There we go. You have Water and Dark. You need... I'll give you Stalactite because Mila's using Lightning Bolt at the moment. So we'll go there. You've got... I'd probably stick Flame for you. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So you get Revive before you get Resurrection. That's funny, I guess. You just stick with this because it's giving you the stuff you need other than the light and the dark, but we'll work on that later. And you are finished now with getting Crescent Flash, so you actually have... Leia is done in terms of arts. She has all of the arts that I will ever need her to have for the remainder of the game in order for her to be viable. So, oh yeah, and we got Fertile Soil Plus as well, which is Light and Earth, which is kind of nice because that's a good combo that we don't have access to yet. Okay, but I think we're set up, so let's just see how this goes, shall we? I hope we get to use the save point before we fight the thing. We do not. So, quick save time.
Oh, it's go time? Hang on.
'Tis in fact go time. Are you ready? Your controller turned off.
Fuck.
Okay, here goes something.
What the bear doing?
We're about to find out because
mauling me to death.
He's gonna jump out of the lava.
Bear should be around here.
I will attempt to use Splash to
split
get
up and
him
search.
to heck up. I don't think splitting up is a good idea, gang. Never mind, we split up. Why would I leave Elle to split up by herself?
Any luck?
Nothing yet.
I was really expecting any luck.
Yeah, he just jumps out at us. Don't fall in the lava now. Catch her before she falls. Don't do anything. This is timed? What kind of a decision is this? Oh, that's why it's that decision. Never mind, I'm about to get beat.
Boing.
I am about to get my ass beat.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing intentional.
It would be really funny if you started the battle with homeless health.
You don't want to know, Jude.
Luger was totally grabbing Mila's.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
What?
It's too hot in here for us to be getting all embarrassed.
I love how Luger's looking at
Yeah, it's right behind me, isn't it? Yep.
What the bear doing?
Man, Graticlaw has a lot of cousins, doesn't he?
What if the music's like, oh shit!
Okay, you can have Luger.
Didn't I tell you?
Wait.
Shut up. Come on, let's do this.
Oh, L1 and down. On the D-pad. Right, there you go.
I was getting my fade ran.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep accidentally doing aqua protection because I'm not able.
Oh god! I'm fucking getting my fade ran over here.
Oh yeah, do you know how to sidestep?
No.
So you hold L1, and then you press up or down and square.
Ah.
Oh, I gotta run. Never mind.
Ow.
Never mind, I don't gotta run. Jude, are you doing okay on the healing over there?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, we got a power hit. Hit him up, hit him up, hit him up. As fast as you can. Okay, never mind, we lost it.
That was kind of cool, actually.
Okay, power hit, go. Nah, I didn't get it in time.
Ow. Oh no.
My apologies.
Okay. Go to town. Oh good, Luger started the combo up again, good. We lost the combo.
Stunned.
Oh god. Ow. I've been annihilated. I'm running. Nice dodge, dude. Feels weird to have to hold that down in order to do it. I'm so used to Rowan knowing him.
I'm getting my fucking fade ran.
Run!
Oh god!
Oh god, it hurts. Why?
Okay, so this might be a slight problem. Oh no. I done fuckled.
Power combo, go. No, dropped it. Okay, good. Now keep going.
Oh, I'm out of TP. Fuck!
Yeah, I wasn't close enough to do great. I'm also out of TP. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Thanks. That's the wrong person. There we go.
He's... Got him.
Good. Because I was about to get my ass beat. Okay, power combo, so go to town.
Regarding that.
Okay, that went on a little longer than I thought it was going to.
Oh, I'm not linked. I should fix that.
Yeah, link up. Not that. Okay. You stop that right now. He did not stop that. Oh, link with Jude, actually.
Okay.
Because he can restore you when you fall over, so.
So many fucking things. I don't even
Power
know
combo.
what this man's has.
Oh god. Oh god, we stopped him. He was about to do it again. Yeah, do that. Oh good, a water link pillar, exactly when we needed it.
Hey look, another one!
I won't get the link up.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, see, he can restore you, which will get you a little bit better situation.
You okay?
Oh god. Okay, thank you for knocking him over.
That
would have gone really badly otherwise. Yeah. I was gonna try to
God,
get
not again!
Sometime, but I did not. Nope. Saw that coming too quickly. Have one of these! Oh, you already used light. Never mind. Oh, we got another thing.
I'm having a bad time because I cannot see where I am going.
All things in moderation.
We can do this.
And we shall.
Okay, go for it. I mean, this is working, even though we can't keep with the combos up.
Oh!
Never mind.
He just flattened me, bro. I'm fucking dead.
I can't believe I dodged most of that. Oh god, I didn't dodge that though. Healer's down. Need a medic. Out of mana. There we go. I can hang in there for a second. For a second. Okay. Now I'm good. Jude is not good though, so I will give him an item in a second. Luger, why don't you do it actually? Melons gel? Oh, Jude doesn't need a melons gel.
Okay.
Orange gel. There you go. How many HP do we have left here? Oh, okay, we're almost there. Thanks, Luger. Okay, go to town.
Oh Jesus, he stunned me.
Okay, well you're no longer stunned, so do some taunting. Okay, he's on me, so taunting isn't going to help. I should have waited. Doesn't help anymore.
You bitch.
Well, damn, Jude. Luger, you might want a psychic restoration. Nice, Jude. Dodge with him. Link with him, by the way, so you can use him for melee restoration.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's a good thing we have a bunch of those. Okay.
Oh god, I'm alive again!
This isn't good.
Stop to scratch my nose.
Yeah, do some sidestepping because otherwise that's not going to work out.
You're coming with me.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know why Splash does Shining Stinger, but I'll take it. Okay. I love how I'm the only one that's mastered the power of sidestepping. Also taunt. While I do this. I might die this time.
Oh, his aggro fucking switched, bro. Did you see that?
He's on me. I teleported in front of you to get him on me. Oh, that mine is never going to do anything. By the way, when I'm hitting him with Splash, feel free to hit him with a physical attack or something, because that will actually help get the combo going. So,
oh! Did you say it?
Your history.
Then perish.
Well, that was a little silly, but it worked out.
Not helped by the fact that I kept forgetting where all of my arts were.
Also, we got 18,000 gold for that. And a flame cake.
I really just hit that man with the no you.
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
I must be.
So we should, everyone except Gaia should get Power Charge 3.
Now I have the strength to protect.
And Ju got Healer level 3. I mean, it's not like he used that a billion times in that fight, so that helps. Okay, carving time. Well, yeah. I don't think anybody thought this was what we were.
Teach them to me immediately.
Can we get out of the burning cave first?
Consider it an apology for your crass behavior.
Uh-huh.
It's your chance to wipe the slate clean.
I mean, I guess. Sure, fair enough.
Smart boy. It's easier for everyone this way.
Checking his cage. It's easier for everyone when you don't anger the tsundere.
Is everything okay over here?
Yeah, we're in better
I'm
shape.
finally ready to make the ultimate soup.
You perfected the recipe?
Mostly. It just needs a few finishing touches.
Can we talk about this after we get out of the
Ultimate
burning cave?
secret weapon.
What crazy ingredient is it this time? What's your secret weapon?
It'd hardly be a secret if I told you about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Besides, if I told you, I'd never get to be #1.
Why are you trying to be #1 in Elle's book? You never will be. It's her father.
To be honest, I don't care that much. I just want to see that look on Elle's face.
Oh, good lord.
What are you talking about?
We're discussing how thoroughly I'm going to trounce Luger.
Really?
Really, really. Isn't that right, Rolo?
I love how she's just like, oh, okay, I'm okay with that. Well, that's the end of Mila chapter 2. So that's all the characters.
That boss was actually hard.
Yeah, well, it's tough because I was kind of, honestly, we were kind of being silly about it, and we weren't really power charging or any of that stuff, so. But anyway, we're stuck in the middle of the Nala lava tubes, and we need precisely 3,000 more gold in order to get the hell out of here, but we're done with all the character episodes for the moment, as far as I'm aware. Let me just double check. Okay, that's all the ones there. Yeah, we're done with all of them for right now. So, back to here so we can heal. Then let's go turn some stuff in so we can activate the next chapter. Like, we'll go see what the jobs are available on the map there. Or not on the map, in the commercial district after we heal. And then we'll be all set and ready to go to chapter 9 in the next episode. Before we end it, let's...
And I will be mysteriously absent because Gaius isn't allowed to come along.
Yeah. Well, again, it'll be nice, though, when we get to the next episode, because basically what happens is we do Chapter 9, we get the final character available, we unlock a new mechanic that will allow us to get a pretty decent chunk of money together, as long as it works the way that I'm pretty sure it works, which we'll find out once we get there. And then we have, like, a million billion areas that are open for us to explore. I think everything up to Fezabel Marsh is currently available, and then after we go to the next section, honestly, I think almost every area in the game will be opened up, if not every area, because Lorand will open up in the after the next chapter, and then another new area to this game that's in Olympias, excuse me, will also be open. So we don't have anything to report. Is there anything that I can just do really quickly while we're here? I need a salmon, it says, as he needs 5. Still can't do that from Bronze Seal. I mean, I guess we could have done that one. Is that... No, that doesn't require anything, but Lightning Bolt Plus is there, so... I can turn in Giant Shell. That'll get us exactly the amount of money that we need. Well, not exactly, but more than exactly. So let's do that. Still got a billion of these things to defeat, but again, those don't expire, so we'll get them. But now, well, the money calls. So let's pay the money and almost be $500,000, 500,000 gold done.
This agent stuff will be a snap. After all, your big brother is the best of the best.
Yeah, you keep mentioning that. Okay, so now we should be able to go to chase after Julius. Let's find out.
Very
Hello?
here. We believe we've located former Director Julius, and presumably the waymarker he escaped with.
Okay, good.
Your assistance has been requested, Mr. Kruznik.
Naturally.
Please meet with Director Rideau's pursuit team in Eladi Sea Haven at your earliest convenience.
Will do.
We have to get that waymarker.
We'll get it. let's just hope we don't have to cross Julius along the way.
Ran off again?
Yeah.
He always does. But will we have to confront Julius about the Waymarker in order to get it back? Or will we run into a few more intimidating characters while we're at it? Find out on the next episode of Tales of Xillia 2, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one.
Bye.
You know, it's spooky month now. I need to change my avatar to all my spooky stuff.
Oh god, it's already October.
It is already October. Time sure flies when you're having fun with Gaius.
Oh god, it's almost November. I'm aging. Disintegrating before your very eyes.
Let's just turn this off for you as an existential crisis.